Can't have them know the real us.
That was very close to what it actually was.
Yay, Bonnie!
Yeah. Oh, Soul Kitty.
Yes, hello, Soul Kitty.
Stream Deck is kind of... There it goes. It's been acting up. I had to update it to like kind of to reset. Yeah. There we go. I need to set up comments here. Not yeah,
like you.
Sec, there's two things I forgot to set up.
I'm gonna see Fluttershy say the word. Why even working on this whole video? You should just like have Fluttershy say the F word over and over again on a loop for 10 minutes. That's what people want.
Yeah, people are weird. Stop making noises.
My stomach. I don't control it. Seems like
Maybe you need to.
Give us some stomach training.
Yes, thank you, Edward. Hello, Kite. Hello, Soul Kitty. Hello, Warhorse and Edward.
Warhorse here at the start of the stream.
Had to reset your password on Twitter and YouTube. Oh no! Oh, your account was hacked. I get a password manager. I got one. I moved everything to it. I reset every password to a bunch of gibberish, and now I can log in faster, easier, and everything is just messed up, random crap. It's actually kind of nice. So, and it's like I think $2 a month.
Listen to that wind. Send me all your passwords, Warhorse. I'll protect them. Put them in a little vault.
For a recovery phone is yeah. This passwords nowadays are they're too easy to brute force hack and stuff. So I have too many that are reliant on too big of things. So I just said screw it, and I bought like I think a 2-year for like it wasn't even that bad. I think it was like $70 for 2 years, and then it stores everything. I have one very complex password, but if a new computer wants to log in, or even from my phone, I have to use a recovery number that I have printed on a sheet of paper in a lockbox. You cannot just have somebody else go and access your account without them having this ginormous recovery number.
So, Kitty, how did you know my password for absolutely everything? This is frightening.
Derby 1 2 3 4 5. See, Peek used it. He's in now.
Oh no.
But no, I highly recommend getting a password manager. It's just that type of thing. And set up two-factor. I've moved a lot of things to some two-factor, and I think now I have an app on my phone that has 13 different passwords that I have two-factor attached to it. It's just, once you get it set up, which does take a while, it's all easy. Two-factor can be bypassed. The main thing is complex passwords. And everything has to be different. I think I'm good to swap to... That was actually kind of going way up the screen. Hello. If you have multiple accounts with the same password, if they get account one password on something, they can just put your email and that password into just random other websites and hope that they get a hit. So, yeah. It's also, your main email should always be more complex than any other password and be 100% unique, because most other accounts, you can reset your password through your email, which means that they get access to your email, they can just change any account password wherever they want. So, yeah, it's I use 1Password for stuff. I can get you the info stuff if you want. I like it so far. I love it, actually.
I just realized why my strawberry tea tastes funny.
It's raspberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, I was like, this is weird. Strawberry. It tastes like the other one.
There she is.
She's by a
Steam doesn't support authenticator apps. Nope, but they do have their own. So they've had an authenticator type thing for a long time. So that works too. But just change your password on it. Make sure that that password doesn't match any others. But that sucks if you're trying to like maintain. I think on the app now I have like 40 different accounts that have passwords. Oh well, they're all different. Doesn't matter to me. I have a single very complex password to access my apps, and nobody else can get it unless they have the other number that I don't know off the top of my head either. So I feel much better about account stuff now. Every account is locked by a pony.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because there's no hackers out there that do pony. I think. Oh, you know what? I'm good on that one. I don't need to touch that one. Which one should we touch now? We got that one's most of the way. I really am not looking forward to doing that one.
Yeah, you've been saying that for a while. You should do it.
I haven't. I don't think I have. Did I do all the lip syncing? She doesn't say party yet. I don't like this focus. Yeah.
Awesome.
We can start doing some of the maintenance stuff because there's a lot of little things I still need to clean up. Like she says awesome, but like she's not actually saying darling and apples and books. Is getting some of that taken care of. So let's move some of this over. Do I have a part where she just says books once, right? Yeah. Yep, there we go. So we're gonna steal her mouth. Just got a pony as an authentication method. Literally have to go out and find Starlight and Twilight to magically unlock your account.
You just plug their horns into the USB device.
The ones that I don't like are the ones that say authenticate through cell phone, because those I guess are very easy to spoof. I like the ones that are authenticator apps, especially the ones that are external, because like my password manager that I have allows me to do two-factor through it. No, then I feel like it's too central, so I have a separate app and separate company that does the two-factor, so then the information not all in the same place for that type of thing. I don't want a one-stop shop of literally everything, so. Okay, we need your mouth. There we go. Look at that mouth.
I have an old authenticator for my Blizzard account, and it's just like the little keychain thing with a tiny battery that's been in it for the better part of over a decade. And if that thing ever fails, I will no longer have access to my account.
My work, if you don't have a cell phone that you want to put the authenticator app on, you still need it. They still require it, so they'll just give you a keychain one with the number on it too.
Thanks for the Derby Warhorse.
Hello, D Traveler. You started Korean animation last week. Well, that sounds like fun. Hopefully that goes well for you. It's a rough to do as a job, but hopefully that works out well, especially if that's what you're wanting to do. So congratulations. Why is your stream rates going back and forth? That's on you. I don't have it set to auto or anything. That's... You can, if your Twitch right now is set to auto, it's probably based on certain bits on your internet connection, jumping it up and down based on bandwidth concerns. So you can set it to a specific resolution, but then I can almost guarantee you that it's going to pause every now and then. Okay. All right, we got Twilight here. We're gonna give her a mouth. Let's see here. Okay, she says books twice. Okay, there's the mouth.
Look at that. That's cute. We watched a pretty cute movie yesterday, didn't we?
That does sound like something you want to bring up anytime possible.
I saw a cute Snoop, and I thought, hey, we watched another cute thing. Cute things are worth bringing up all the time. We watched that Ray and the Last Dragon, when the dragon was very fluffy.
Uh-huh. Because Michael really wanted to share it with somebody.
Well, now I can get your opinion. what kind of dragons are better? Fluffy dragons or scaly dragons?
Scaly dragons, because otherwise they're not really dragons.
How are they not really dragons? Just because they're fluffy.
I always preferred Western dragons over Eastern.
Well, fluffy dragons are clearly better. Yeah, see, Soul Kitty knows.
There we go.
Sir Edward.
Oh, yeah, the that one, Fluffy Durg. Yes, all dragons are good dragons, but yes, scaly dragons are cool.
They're not as huggable though.
They're not. Well, why not?
Because they're like all scaly. It's all the hard.
Yeah, you're just skin.
Yeah,
You're not
soft.
You're not. What's wrong? It doesn't mean the scales can't be soft.
How are the scales not hard? They're scales. I mean, you could just struck at me.
You go talk to the dragon queen or whatever and ask her why all her brood has
Maybe
hard
the
scales.
dragon queen is fluffy. I don't know.
Are you turning into a dragon person now?
No, not unless they're all fluffy. They have to all get in line and get fluff. Snakes do have scales. I would not hug a snake.
Apparently, I didn't. I just have to copy paste a little bit of Applejack's over here. There. Apples, apples, apples. Okay, let's see. Oh,
Oh, no, apple bird.
it's too close.
I got super excited at everything.
Go hug Smog's finger.
Oops.
I think I gotta shrink this up a little. Okay, that should work fine. We're gonna copy that again. Sorry for the repeated audio. That's just kind of it's gonna happen.
After all these years, you're like, finally, I need to say I'm sorry.
Okay, and now we're gonna do it again.
Is it Santa Claus, Soul Kitty? I think it's Santa Claus. You don't hear the audio.
Now you will. It's really weird. I have to reset that, otherwise it doesn't work. Yeah, that should work.
I have to keep guessing who else has scales. The supermarket. They weigh things.
I do. I have scales in the kitchen for coffee.
Ooh. Those
Coffee
kinds.
things. Yeah.
Is it a fluffy scale?
Ember? Oh, very cool. So Smolder.
Smolder's cool.
Yeah, Smolder's cool.
Eh.
Fluttershy.
Fluttershy's pretty cool.
She definitely has skills.
She's fluff force though. See the fluff.
This feels like foreshadowing. Okay. I love Rainbow Hero. She's so funny.
Discord has.
Oh, he does. I don't think.
He's got fluff too.
He's got fluff and scales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a mess.
You're a mess.
How I'm aware of that. Rathalos.
Rathalos does too.
Because he's very.
He is good. And Rathian. But we've already seen how you treat Rathian.
Yeah. I'm never gonna live that mod down.
Oh wait. Oh my god. Wait, how many was that? I think it said 40. Holy crap. That's a big number. Oh god, now I got it. He's gonna go forever. Oh no. Oh my god. There's still, I'm gonna agree. Who is that? Yeah, I'm gonna agree. Holy moly, Jesus Christ. Holy moly, Rathalos. I guess I'm gonna have to start on the list here. Thank you, Jesus Christ.
People here.
Congrats, Krista, Artica, Neuteron, that's no. Spotty Cat 123, Artie Sparkle, Party Like an Artist. Congrats, Party. Brony 012, Boris, the Apaca, Gaming Pinky, Kane, Twiley's this Generator Boy, Pitzel, Fluffy Master with an underscore, Motorhead Rider, Tundra and Cosmic Trail, GC Builder, Jade Zaid, Canuta 52, always burns toast, but burnt toast tastes good. Laddermeister, Alex Alalas, the King Cat of Life 3121. It's all lowercase. It's confusing. Surya, congrats Surya. AH Pyrotechnic, Hound Husky, the MTV Game One. I think I'm not even halfway through here. Furry Beetle, Darth Nihilus 007, Chiro Suquin, Flush Fooks. These are some, you guys have some complicated names. Donnie the Dingo, there's an easy one. Crazy Rabbit XD, J Strun, Chris I1211, Random Wolfie, Delgado WKF, Fonny Mio Moo, Prem Break, Super Mario Expert YTB, and Sfret. Most threats. So, well, yes, we get. Oh my god, he's probably like halfway through. Oh my god, he's not even halfway through. Okay, we're gonna be here in Rathalos for a while. But thank you very much, So Kitty. Jesus Christ. Happy Friday, I guess. I hope you are doing very well. He's gonna be going for like the next 10 minutes.
I'm just afraid of this supposed superhero / mecha man called Neuteron. That does not sound like somebody you want to have around.
Maybe. There's also Crazy Rabbit.
That didn't sound so bad.
Or there's Laddermeister. That sounds dangerous. And Always Burns Toast. That sounds like there's a story behind that name. Like,
burnt toast can still be good if you put enough cream cheese on it.
I know, but if you always burn it, like I put it in for 1 second.
Yeah,
and it's burnt. Be right back that way. Yeah, it's good. It's cool times 40. Where is he at now? He's on the where was that one? I bet I passed it now. Yeah, Hound Husky. Oh my god. Wait, I think it just skipped some. Or did I get it? No, okay, but wait, I got.
Did you want him to keep saying cool?
Well, no, it like jumped forward and it grabbed one and then it went backwards again. I am so confused as to what's doing there.
Cool. Hello, Silver.
Hello, Silver. Yes, it's cool.
Thank you for the
cool. Hold on, we need one more. Cool. There we go. Thank you, Rathalos.
Okay, now we get the derpy.
Lots of subs. Yes, it was. It was a poop load of subs.
That's another Rathalos.
My first clip. I thought you've clipped before.
It's another Rathalos. I'm sad now.
What? He's still going.
Oh, I want my derpy.
Nope, he's gonna J-Strun, so we're at you got 7 more. And then there's derpies. Cool. You gotta deal with Rathalos. Cool. Rathalos likes books. He's asking about books. Cool. Yeah, he loves books.
Yeah. He's an avid reader. More derpies. Even more derpies. Thank you for the derpies.
That is derp. Oh, cool. It's almost done. It's 2 more, and then you get a bunch of derps.
Yes.
There's going to be like 4 derps in a row, too.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty good.
There we go. Well, thank you guys very much. Happy Friday.
Cool. Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Probably.
It's a completely original song.
There, so it's not taking up that.
Derpy.
There it goes. There's derpies. Here, I'll move this over for you.
Thank you. Could you just like move over too, so I can see the derpies like away from your computer?
How about a bigger derp? There you go.
There we go. That is pretty cool.
Okay. Okay, I was doing Twilight things.
Yes. Applejack looked excited. There's more derps. It's very good.
There we go. Then there's one. There's one more.
One more derp.
There's one more derp. There is she? Is she? There she is.
There she is. That's a good derp.
You gotta make it spin too.
Get more derpies. More derpy emotes.
I feel like the beginning of Pinkie Pie just sounds like a blazing squeal.
Thank you, Warhorse. Thank you, so good. More derbies.
There's so many derps. Okay, I was gonna do lip sync party. That's what I was doing. I'm gonna get focused now.
Wait. What's happening in that?
What?
The silver posted a derpy. What's happening to that derpy?
She's spitting out water. She drank a glass of water and then she spit it out. I think that's from AZ's chat.
I see. That's pretty good.
I think his sister drew it.
Fantastic.
Okay, so let's do Pinkie yelling party. She's just... Rainbow is here. I think in some way or another. Oh, you having some technical issues? Your graphics card or your power supply just took a dump on you. I'm out of a computer. Does your power... What processor do you have? Because if you have a processor with onboard graphics, you can verify it by just plugging directly into your motherboard and then running off your onboard graphics. If you have any Intel processor, as long as I think it doesn't end in an F, I think you have onboard graphics. Okay, Wolfface.
The only thing I know about computers is that they're made of potato.
Intel 9700K. Yeah, you have onboard graphics. So, because that's exactly the same processor I have in the computer right there. So if it is your, you can turn it on. Just take your video cable, unplug that, and plug it into your motherboard directly instead, and it should boot right up. So, I would probably unplug at least the power cables from the graphics card or take it out completely, just so it's not in there. But then if it boots up, well, you really wouldn't be able to know if it's power supply unless you put it under load. And normally if a graphics card or if a power supply is going, your computer, it depends on how it dies. If it's just age, because it lasts about 5 to 6 years, it's normally, yeah, you hear a pop if it dies. Otherwise, it's just that when it goes under load, you might lose graphics, and then it won't come. Your video will come back.
Most of the time, once it gets pushed to the point where it's going to start browning out because the power supply can't keep up anymore, it tries with the old capacitors, and that's when it goes. And it's very pretty.
Well, it was years ago on stream that I'd be streaming because with encoding and all that, it would just stop. The video would go out. I could still hear everything. I was actually still streaming too, but my video went out and I had to restart the computer to fix it. And it was because my power supply had gotten old enough that its cap of power was going down and down and down and down, and it started dipping into what it was actually needing. And then it just, when it got a spike and it went above it, my graphics card just was cut.
You might be
it mainly happens when I play a certain game. Then that sounds like an underload thing. So yeah, it could be either of those. Just check your logs. It should tell you what the cause was. There is well, what do they call that? The Action Center or something? Not the Action Center. What is event? The event log on Windows. It should tell you exactly why you had a shutdown.
The dump file. That's what it's called.
Yeah, because troubleshooting without knowing what the cause is, it's just you're asking for frustration because you're just going to be banging against the wall. Michael.
Tiny mouth, big uncouth nose. Oh, it's very good. She wants that nose boot. That nose. So,
okay.
Fire horse is cute. Can you explain? Sir, please.
Explain?
Explain the cuteness of horses.
Explained.
That is a pretty good explanation.
I don't think you can explain cute to anybody. It's just more about you just gotta be you, and
Well,
that's
like,
scary because you is scary.
I'm talking about that Riot Dragon thing. It's pretty clear they kind of took notes from MLP, and it worked so well.
It doesn't mean that they
It's
took
so
notes
cute.
from. They were just trying to make some like
Yeah, but there's like
fun animated character.
yeah, but like there's like
There's a four-legged creature in 3 dimensions. No matter how you did it, you would say it's MLP.
no.
You're doing the classic brony thing that anything that could be potentially related to MLP in any way is, and then therefore has to be.
Well, yeah, but like all 3D creatures are not cute. The Paw Patrol looks like it was pooped out by Satan. So, like, that's like my opinion.
And that actually happens to me where my screen will go black, but I can hear audio, but my graphics card fans will kick into high gear. That sounds like a power supply then. How old is your power supply? And if you don't know, how old is your computer? And sometimes when I power it off and power it back on, it resumes a state when I turned it off. That sounds 100% like a power supply. And normally power supplies will last anywhere from about 5 to 6 years. Anything after that, it's going to start... If it's putting out 850 watts, by then it might be down to 800. It's going to start going down to 750 and 700, and you're going to start cutting into the range where you actually need it. But it's exactly what mine was doing. So that does sound like a power supply.
I love how those power supplies have changed over the years.
They've gotten way more efficient.
Yeah, I guess. The connections have changed. But the overall function is...
You can party. So it is forward.
Party? Two.
No, forward. Party. Yeah, but your mouth goes forward at the middle.
Yeah.
So it's always a big thing of like, I need to figure out which direction I'm going. It was a pre-built, so I don't know how old it really is. Well, if it's a pre-built, then when did you get it? Like, when did you receive it? If it was, or whatever. Also,
the date's written somewhere on the...
Yeah, check on the power supply, because more than likely, companies put their copyright information on there, and they'll usually put a year,
Well,
and that would tell you the year.
Circle the year. And
Yeah,
the month.
well, maybe, but if it's a pre-built, they could have just done whatever. But normally there's some kind of copyright somewhere, and that will be a year. Cats are four-legged. They are.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to turn it on now. It's not turning on video. It could be that the power supply is really, really bad, but just based on what you said, it sounds like a power supply. If you have a micro center near you, bring it there, and just, or not, maybe not bring it there, but ask them about it. Even if it's old enough that, well, replacing a power supply in a pre-built might be kind of complex depending on how they cage things. Sometimes they're really bad about it.
Replacing a power supply, especially if taking it out involves removing other components. Can get a bit complicated. Like, I don't think I could take my power supply out without taking out the graphics card as well.
I could.
That's because you're fancy.
Mine is, the power supply is in a separate cage below it, and mine's a modular power supply, meaning that each cable is in an individual line. It's not all coming out of the power supply and you're stuck with them. You only need to plug in what you need to. But I think mine's 1,000 watt. So if I had 1,000 watt worth of cables coming out of that thing, that would be a mess. I think I'm only using a third of the sockets on that thing. I got a bigger one so that it would stay in the 0 fan range more often than not.
I think my previous computer, if I wanted to take out the power supply, I would have had to take off the heatsink from my processor as well. So that's when it gets really complicated. Though I always keep some extra heatsink compound just in case of days like that.
I actually did the heat test because I put those I bought some small little heat sinks for a Raspberry Pi to put on my M.2, which, because I got the Inland, which is the Micro Center brand, it would just use the tape that went across the top. For a lot of other fancier ones, it's an actual heat sink of metal. This was just a piece of tape over the top of it. So I removed it because it was getting hot. clean it off with some alcohol, put these small little Raspberry Pi heat sinks on there. Yeah, drop the temperature of it by about 10 degrees. Easy.
Pretty decent.
That's all I needed, because it was redlining just into it was like at 57, 58 when it tops out at 60 for its working temp. So by dropping it into the 40s, I'm way far away from what I needed. So it's perfect. But there was a fan right by it, and it was blowing air, but there was nothing to really pull it away, and the heat sinks on there helped so much.
Do you have any fans at the top?
Yeah, 3.
And the bottom?
It's water cool. I have 1 fan at the bottom of this one.
Is it blowing in or out?
In. Okay. It's got a mesh on it.
And the ones at the top?
Out. It's a water cool, so it's pulling the air out.
Good.
Well, it's heat. Heat should be pushing out the top.
I just wanted to make
so
sure
it's cool air from the bottom. It didn't. I had a couple extra fans from my other computer, and I only had ribbed the bottom for 1, so I just shoved it in there. I was hitting at negative pressure. Now I'm pretty balanced. I've never built a PC, nor what goes into maintaining them, so I'm at a loss when it comes to this stuff like diagnosing software.
Owning a PC is a hobby.
Yeah, just look up, I think, once you can actually get it at least visible, just search event log or how to view the Windows event log. That will and then you start looking for errors. I would pull mine up, but I'm not sure what information it might show, but just poke around in there. And then you find one that shows an error about the time you had a crash, and it will usually provide you some technical details, but maybe like a little error code. Just Google the error code. But you probably will be able to say, is it a video thing? Is it a power thing? You know.
7 o'clock. I'm gonna make a mixed drink. So I'm tired of Trulies already.
You've had nothing but Trulies for like days nearly.
Well, no, I had one of the Moo Moos.
Those Moo Moos were good.
Those Moo Moos were really good.
We did the podcast yesterday, and John brought some chocolate milk stout with peppermint, and they were delicious.
It was. It definitely kind of felt like a holiday drink, but I enjoyed it all the same.
It did, but it was a good peppermint. Not too much, not too little. It was a nice balance. It didn't make me feel like I was just drinking peppermint.
We also had Bloody Marys, which kind of felt like eating a second meal after the big meal.
Yeah, a little bit. I agree.
It's like, I can't keep drinking this. I'm getting full.
Well, he also added meat and cheese with it too,
which I did eat, which was also good. He does them right. John takes pride in his drinks. No, I missed the subs. It's okay, so kitty. You don't.
No, I missed the subs. Also,
got subs from last time.
I feel like he's he's doing it to just show up Nullin or something.
Well, I'm looking at the on the points board, and Soul Kitty, you got it.
I feel like that's a good endeavor to have.
The Luna Presso is pretty close.
No, that's bits.
Yeah, and okay.
The Soul Kitty's done a lot for this
Soul
one.
Kitty, yeah, you blew out the water on subs.
I'm gonna actually just do, I think, full very wide. Maybe like this. Okay, I need a little bit more of the mouth jaw going down.
What did you do? Nothing but been awesome.
No, not true. What I do, you did nothing wrong. Oh no, it was it has like in the top there, the top like donators and gifters, and I had it on the other on the bit ones.
But now I'm looking at the gifts and
I swapped it because Michael likes just speaking of whatever he sees and then just makes up a reality to fit it.
I just saw the bits. I've committed sin. Party.
So I'm just trying to. I want to add a little bit of shape to the jaw when she does this.
Like how they're just superly overly expressive.
Pinky's different.
That's not very nice.
And once it's actually animated and moving, I sometimes even modify it from there because I've had it like I think Twilight had one. Yeah, like right here. When she's at like this, like a low angle like this, when you have the mouth opening, it might be different here. Yeah, here. Like, I have to open the mouth wider and maybe even pull it forward so that you can even see the mouth is open, because maybe the actual normal mouth open just hides it. And you just gotta, to make it work. I've seen a lot of anime stuff that they'll do it like, let's say the mouth is open like this and you're seeing it from this angle. They might, well, maybe not quite that extreme. Yeah, like, it'll be like this. What they'll end up doing is... I'll disable that there. Is they will do... let's say left lip like here. Oh, no, that's not that one. Yeah, they might do something like this. And have her, they'll just remove the side of the mouth so that it's actually back, because they want to have a pass through. They don't want to show the inside of the mouth like this. So there's been a lot of different animes I've seen where they'd show pictures of like, this is what it looks like from the side. I think Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs was one of those, if you can find pictures of it, where they show like the whole mouth is jammed and pulled to one side so that they can have a nice clean pass through with the mouth. It's not a bad idea.
I don't like it as much though. I like that. There's more definition.
It depends on what they're doing.
Oh, look at that smile. That's a winning smile right there. Aww.
Why does she smile?
She smiled because she saw a cool bird.
How about this one?
Which one? That one? Oh no, that one. She saw a less cool bird. That bird is not satisfactory. So
what about the power supply am I looking for? Hello, Dusty Cat. If it's a power supply, it more likely in your event log is going to say something about like the power, something about not enough power supply or something. I haven't seen an error like that. I mean, I diagnosed mine. It was my power supply was old, and everything I googled that was exactly what that problem was. So I just bought a new power supply, and voila, it was all fixed. So
sometimes you just have to shotgun certain issues.
Mm-hmm. The cheap one to fix right now is a power supply. You can get a power supply for not that bad of a price. Graphics card, good luck. So I would definitely, if you're going to just buy something to replace, power supply is the best place to start. But I would think
you can get some refurbished power supplies for a fairly decent price.
Yeah.
And as long as it's coming from a reputable dealer.
Yeah. I think mine's EVGA right now. I can't remember.
So how is Dusty Cat? It's been a bit.
Yes, how's it going?
Did you get any new horse figurines?
Immediately, horses!
Well, I follow Dusty Cat's Twitter. I often see new horse figurines.
I saw he had some new shirts, the biking ones.
Do they have horses on them?
Related, but
Yes.
I made a spring break started. Hello, Jepto. But I'm going to work way too hard on this homework for when we get back to stick it to my 3D animation teacher. Yeah, you teach him. Oh, this is gonna be tough.
We should take a peek at Michael's Twitter. You will not be surprised. It's mostly just me reposting horses and occasionally a random thought that I suddenly had. I think I had one random thought today. I think my random thought yesterday was my realization that the Teletubbies are probably Pokemon. Because they just say the same word over and over and over again. So I'm pretty sure they're Pokemon.
You know, earlier I said that earlier today I said that I believe that Michael has either had a stroke or had a stroke, and he just keeps just proving it's one of those two.
Can't remember what I said earlier today. Something on Twitter. Let's see. This is why you write things down as you think of them. First thing that pops up on my phone is past sins. Reading that right now.
That was weird. There it goes. Okay. I wanted the floating modification layer with this.
Oh, I was just commenting on how pictures of ponies on pillows are the best. That was my random thought for the day. That's not that interesting.
Okay. This is actually kind of a tough one to do. Every time she says it, it's a different time, so I have to try to make it work. And this I have to also blend because I didn't have that done right. Okay, let's try this again. Wait, why is... I don't know why that's in there, but... Why is your mouth? Oh, this is right there. Okay, that's why. Okay, let's see if we can do this again. There we go. Okay, that one's nice. Oh, that was just 3?
Here's a random thought that I apparently had a little while back. It says, fish take baths every day, and yet still stink to high heaven.
Yeah, and I think I also said that you do too, and...
Yes.
You have so many extras. Well, if that's good or bad.
The Teletubbies are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I believe you are right, Soul Kitty.
No, if there's any, like, destroyer of worlds, it's the freaking baby son.
Oh yeah, well that's like the demon from the sky.
That thing's... Teletubbies is creepy, but that childlike son, that is the creepiest thing ever.
The creepy part is that child is probably like in their 20s now and just looks back at their glory days and acting, and as they just rewatch the baby in the sun scene
as they sip from their whiskey and
yes. I used to be something. Just drinking, watching the baby giggle in the sun. I want to meet this man / woman.
Okay, I think the open for this I'm going to reduce a little bit. Yeah, that helped. A singles one I can make over exaggerated. When it's multiple in a row, it's harder. Except for Applejack. The apples?
Those are amazing.
I still love how happy she is.
She's so happy. She's so proud of herself.
She's so happy. She's so...
She wants her friends to know. Yes. She's excited.
Did you do good, horse? You see a bad word? No.
Fluttershy
where'd you learn it? And she's like, did you learn it from Rainbow Dash? No. Did you learn it from the bar? Oh, okay.
Like Rarity. It would just Rarity.
There you go, Michael.
Yes, just dancing.
There you go, Michael. Okay.
No, that is bring out a cute pose. No. Why are you evil?
Because it's fun.
It is fun.
A flash of light, like photo finish, took a photo for swearing. Oh no, so it's so the light in the background has a very high radius. And what radius means is that it artificially creates like a bunch of other lights around that light, and how far that radius is, it makes that artificial circle wider and wider. It softens some shadows, but also makes it more realistic that shadows at the base of an object are going to be darker than further away, or maybe not even exist. They might fade off. So it makes the lighting a lot softer, but it cannot preview it. So right now I'm not previewing the video, and you can see like all the light is a lot brighter on this building here. But as soon as I go to this mode, you're going to see it dim a bit. So it's flashing a little because it just radius doesn't. It has difficulties sometimes when it's at a really high value, and this one I think I have overridden to like 4 times its original max. So it's just because the light is so far away that even if you make a light that's normally a pinpoint 10 feet across, if you put it a mile away, it still looks like a pinprick. So I have to make it really big. But yeah, it causes problems. I like radius, but it leads to some complexities because you can't see really how things look live until you render it. I can see it in still frames. There you go, Michael. There's your face.
There go face.
Okay.
That's smart. Dusty, I see you said you got the Dissectable series. I think that's the one series I can't bring myself to buy. Just because, like, they all look like they were in horrible accidents, and it makes me say it. I can't do the Dissectables. If I gave you Rainbow Dash with half of her face missing.
I have to move my I'll get my USB extension on my thing because it's a little awkward to do the neck crack thing, but I can do it for you. Just for you. So there we go. So Fluttershy. Oh no, I want to put her in a happy pose. There she goes.
Make sure she's at peak happiness before you murder her.
And then
no. Okay, that just looks like she's cracking. Okay, now she's. That's not. No. No. You see, I already have to deal with this, Dusty. I don't want horses that are, like, missing pieces. No! It's so sad. You're so very easily entertained.
Look, this has got a butt.
Daybreaker figurine would be pretty cool. I just want the whole Daybreaker, not part of the Daybreaker.
Okay. I don't want to work on this shot. This shot's gonna be complicated.
But the sooner you get it out of the way, the sooner you don't have to be scared of it anymore.
Well, the nice thing is, at least I don't have to worry about background horse.
Background horse? No.
She's barely visible anyway. She's about as in this shot as she's in the series.
You should make her blink at least, otherwise it's creepy.
She's just cracking it up really quick. Yeah, she doesn't need legs. Or Argo is a licensed pony chiropractor.
Yes.
I'll take that. Actually, that would be like, I think I can put on my Twitter like master of poop faces. I think that's a better one. Licensed pony chiropractor.
I don't really have any, like, I have nothing that's Celestial, you know, as far as figurines or plushies. You do.
No, I'm trying to think here. I don't think it's possible for me to have them walk up at any decent pace by keeping them off camera. It's too quick. I get a Pinky bounce.
Yeah, that's a lot of extra work.
Because she's floaty, and that just seems so weird in 3D. And the normal bounce, the one that exists right now, is
a little rough.
Yeah.
So they finally got a hitch. Not that
yeah, it's this one.
It's not bouncing though. That's stomping.
Well, the back legs are. It's all rig, and the rigs don't do a very good job of doing anything springy. So I like some of it. I have one. Wait, it says there's a page 2, but when I go to page 2, it's a derpy.
Derpy's. Yes, Well, they want you to go to page 2 because it's got turkeys on it.
Not getting any video to my screens. I think it's done, Argo. That still sounds... We'll just try taking out the graphics card and plugging direct into the processor instead. See if that works. Because if it still doesn't work, then that means it's not the graphics card at all, 100%.
Or your graphics card might just be loose. Unplug it, plug it back in.
Could be. Just reseat it.
Yes.
Not seed, seat. With a T.
Very different things.
Books.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna... Do I already have them walking? Oh, I have a base walk, sure. Perfect.
Yeah.
I don't need Fluttershy here, so let's delete her. Is this one optimized? It has to be. Yeah, it is. Try a different video port. You can try a different video port.
If you
It depends on the graphics card, though. Well, it's got to have at least more than one, but I don't think that's going to solve the
mini
problem.
ATX isn't going to have more than one.
Most modern ones are going to have two at least.
Well, if you have a standard ATX, yeah. But if you have a mini, no.
Graphics card?
Motherboard. If you're talking about a port.
Oh no, most motherboards are only going to have one.
Yeah.
Well, if you get fancier motherboards, maybe two. I think I have an HDMI and on this one. I think I have an HDMI and a DisplayPort on the motherboard, but it's a nicer motherboard.
You have 3 displays.
Three display and one HDMI. DisplayPort. You can try some of those other ones, but I don't think that's the problem.
Yeah, it might be loose.
But the main thing I would just try is shut it off, yank the graphics card, move your DisplayPort or well, I don't think your motherboard probably has a DisplayPort, but at least move it up so that it's directly plugged into your motherboard. It should work automatically. 9700Ks are defaulted to have built-in GPU. I was doing that when we were doing the Satisfactory stream. I was using my old PC as a server, and it has no graphics card in it. I just plugged it directly into my 9700K.
I scroll down a little bit more on my Twitter. It says, I prefer my coffee chunky. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, them walking at this speed, she's like, what, taking... Even if she moves faster, it's going to be a little tough. Let me see if I can speed her up on this. Let's maybe do that. Okay, we don't need to hear them talking. Hello, Gray. Griffy. With the graphics card is removed, plug the HDMI in the motherboard. Yep, there should be on the back plate of your motherboard where you do all your USB and your audio and everything. There should be an HDMI there as well. That's direct to your onboard graphics instead of anything else. And if you don't have one, that's really weird. A socket that is built for a 99 series Intel, since they all have built-in graphics, no matter how cheap you go, should have. Actually, the cheaper you go, most definitely will have one. If you go expensive, I can see it maybe being removed, but it's too useful to have onboard graphics. The only thing it might be is if they disabled onboard graphics in the BIOS, but there's no reason to. It always defaults to whatever's plugged in. So if your graphics card is what has the video, it's going to do it out of that. So it shouldn't be an issue.
My motherboard doesn't have built-in graphics, but it's an AMD, so...
Yeah, but those processors normally didn't. It's only been in the more recent that AMD's added on inboard graphics. I think it's in the this generation. So, yeah, they didn't always have it before. Now they do. But their onboard Intel graphics are actually pretty good. I was using that for the longest time on my stream PC. I was using onboard graphics, so... There's a Ryzen video port on it, but the Ryzen 3700 doesn't have a GPU. Yeah, there might have been some that allowed it, but yeah, the only time you won't is if it's if you had a 9700 KF. If it's a KF, then that means usually they're like $15 cheaper, but they just remove the onboard graphics. Not worth the money saving. It's too convenient to have a processor that you can use for stuff like that. Sometimes you don't need graphics. So I think that speed should be fine. Yeah.
I just got that feeling where I needed to sneeze, but now I don't. I hate that.
Well,
It's like the worst.
so I'm copy pasting each of these models because if I'm going to do stuff with them, I don't want to lose the lip syncing that's already on them and the timing, so that's just great. Oh, okay, we're gonna do no face, no root. Oh.
You still say root weird. It's a root.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Michael, how
You
does
probably say ant, right?
ant?
Is it aunt or ant?
That depends. You're talking about the insect or the person?
See, well, then why do I have to have a confusion?
Because it's two different words.
Yeah.
Spelled differently.
Yeah? So you say it differently.
Yeah, but
So it's
root-
aunt.
It's aunt and aunt.
Yeah, that's how you say it. Okay,
Yeah.
good. You passed the test.
There's only root is root.
Yeah, like no, I say if I were to well, no, that's different. Because shut up. It's a root. No, we have to say it that way because we're Minnesotan. We already have our O's like extended.
Yeah.
If I say root, then you're gonna be like, it's a root.
It was kind of funny when you said it just
A
now.
root.
You're gonna be, oh yeah, root.
A rut. And that's not a rut. That's going another direction.
It's kind of what you said, though.
The only thing worse is when you build up a huge sneeze and then it just up and disappears, only to jump out 20 minutes later without warning. Well, that's why it's like charging a battery. It's if you're charging the sneezing capacitor, and then it's just built up, ready and waiting.
The worst thing is when you sneeze when you're driving, and then you're just checking to make sure you're not dead after.
The server is using some random cheap NVIDIA card that has 2 display ports. Yeah, actually, if you're just using it for normal video without any processing, you could buy a video card for like $50 on eBay. If you just need video, then you're fine.
Yeah.
I just like the onboard because you just have one less thing in your computer if you don't need to take up a PCI slot and lane. Especially if you're doing like a big server with a lot of hard drives, unless you're going at like a very, very big processor, there's only so many PCI lanes your processor can even handle. If you're going really heavy with like multiple cards or something. Okay, so I'm gonna paste this, but I have a feeling this is not gonna work out well. I'm gonna probably have to I'm not gonna start with Pinky. She's just Pinky's
You gotta
difficult.
make her bounce to make it work.
Well, no, it's she's traveling faster, so I want to get the pacing down for Rainbow, and then I can figure out how fast to make her go.
No.
Rainbow's going to be a lot easier. So Rainbow stops right here. So
Maybe they got a trotting animation you could use for her.
there is, but the trot. Well, you know what? The trot only looks bad on the ground. It might work because I'm not showing the ground.
Yeah. That one looks bad, just period.
This
What about
one?
that other one?
No, this one works. It looks more like it doesn't look like an actual normal movement.
The other one looks way better.
This one works good.
Yeah.
This is Genma.
Well, hats off to you once again, Gemma, because that's a good trot.
The one thing I do like about this is the butt's moving. I think that the butt should be moving more, like up and down,
Yes.
separate from the rest of the body. But there's a lot where the motion has the pelvis completely locked in place because it's the one bone that controls everything, and it's not good. I think I already have this one. You can try it.
Humans aren't allowed to trot because it's like called skipping, and then you're not allowed to do that once you reach a certain age.
The only thing that's going to be difficult is that they start with a walk here. But I could probably have them go into a trot and not care because I'm a rebel.
It's crazy.
And there's a stupid face.
And a new quote.
One thing I like about this is the butt is moving. It is.
Dude, he said that.
Base clean.
Well, it is after 7, and you know what that means.
More drink.
That's right. I'm gonna do that.
Where is... Oh. Look at her go. It's just sliding. Look at that trot. No, hold on. It's, there we go.
That's pretty cute. I like
She's
that.
going so slow though.
It's very cool.
It does work. The other thing too with trots is normally the motion isn't supposed to be smooth. You're pushing off, you're landing, and you're slowing down. Then you're going into another motion. So the motion forward should be kind of in a wave. That is really hard to put on the exports because if you do that, then you have to export like you have to either have the pelvis with the motion forward or backwards, which is dangerous, or it's in its root, but then that means that the root transform it has to be included and throws the model off into nowhere land. So
I feel like you're having like a crisis moment. Should we say root?
Okay, so that was kite. Kite, give a horse. What do we got? Rut. Well, for server runs 2 Minecraft servers, a Space Engineering server, and sometimes a 5M and or VMMP server. That's got to be a pretty beastie processor to try to run all those. I mean, I guess you're maybe not running them all at the same time. At least heavy. Okay, so we need a derpy. I'm gonna go over here. This is longer shot. All right, and what do we got for like some kind of simple 1 or 2 word theme or idea? They aren't very populated. It's a small private community. Oh, that's fine then. I thought about doing that with my other PC, but the difficulty is I don't have anywhere I can plug it in. I have a switch right behind, like right below the camera, but I already have a spot below there for my server for local network stuff and the streaming. But I don't have any space to put the other one near here. That's not just going to make this whole thing a wind tunnel of fan noise. So for the next place when I go there, I do want to have something like that set up. Just some kind of a PC running some kind of a server space. On fire. Oh yeah, we're gonna even do that.
Some people call me a chicken, some people sing and I can't, but what these people fail to understand is that I'll go around with my friends, hand in hand our friendship will never end. Hold on, this could get nostalgic as we look back and see that friendship is magic.
Yeah, that's not letting me do that anymore.
I am on fire! I am on fire! I am on fire!
That last one was a close one. Everybody's been asking actually for that. I've had it in the comments that people want more Trixie Gets a Raise.
I am on fire! I am on fire! I am on fire!
Look at that one.
Howdy, howdy. I have returned. She sounds excited by being melted alive. What have you been doing?
I'm doing what Kite wanted me to do.
And what did Kite want you to do?
Nothing.
On fire. Kirby on fire. No! Kite, why?
She's fine.
She doesn't look fine.
She's smiling though.
She is smiling, but I fear this will not linger.
Hold on, I made it better. I forgot about the scroll thing.
Kite, what have you done? That was pretty funny when she kicked that squirrel.
Fire! I'm on fire!
Is there like a pause? And they're just like, I'm on fire! Sad. Sad, Kite. Why would you do this to Best Horse? Not someone awful
No,
like Rainbow Dash.
they can plead the fifth on this one because I'm not the one actually doing it.
Yes, but they're the one who are like motivated you. And you're evil.
Fire! Fire!
It does seem very like a very derpy thing to do.
I'm on fire!
It's very cute. I like your motions. I don't like the fire so much though. Buzz. Did you check your James Bond watch?
I keep getting emails from HelloFresh trying to get me to go back,
Baby, come back.
essentially.
We got baby back ribs.
They keep saying like $165 of free meals, but it's over 9 boxes. The first 2 are half off, which is tempting because then you can cancel immediately, but
Free food is free food.
half off for them makes it worth it. Anything more than that, it starts getting into sketchy territory. But I've learned some nice recipes, and they were super convenient, and it was good. Like it was like quality stuff.
Warhorse.
Thank you, Warhorse, for the derps. I'm on fire, Michael. Save me, and I will burn while you watch. Save me, and I will burn, or I will burn. Oh, that makes more sense. Baby, come back.
I do have a save derpy button, but it would incur much wrath.
The power button.
Yes, that is the save derpy button.
Oh no.
We just kill the whole thing.
Yeah, it's this way around. Okay. Okay.
That's right, Dusty Cat. Maybe you could make it a blue fire, or because that's like a healing fire in video games. It's like in Divinity, the holy fire.
Okay, so let's do a quick little lip bite.
No, I blame you for this, and I blame Kite. I'm gonna fall asleep tonight with like tears running down my eyes.
Oh, Spike, what have I done? It worked! It worked! Now we need your
Poor
help.
Derpy.
A true
He doesn't deserve this. It does seem like a situation she would get herself into, but at the same time, it's sad.
Okay, now we need to do a little bit of.
She's so happy. Like, I don't know. You're less happy. Trying to go hide the pain Herald on this. Spider Kid, he's still working on the stupid face.
I am. Well, okay, Spider Kid, give me another horse.
How many horses can you hurt in a single stupid face? I'm actually, you know, one thing I'm looking forward to right now? Playing that Terraforming Mars again.
It's such a fun game.
Well, I think I'm finally starting to, like, understand all the in and outs. And I think I might actually be a challenge in the future. So far, I'm just that bumbling fool who happens to also be playing. But I'm getting better.
It's a board game I own. I have a couple expansions for, and we play it quite often.
It's one of the more fun ones. Between that and Scythe, I like that one better.
I like Scythe, but we just haven't played it in forever.
Yeah. Scythe feels like, I don't know. It feels like you run for the factory, you take the factory. If you keep the factory, you win.
Fire. It's always about risk and reward. So you put a lot of effort into getting to the factory, but if you do it, you're putting a lot of effort to get to one thing, and it might not even work out.
Yeah. I kind of like Surviving Mars because one card can make or break you, whereas opposed to Scythe, it kind of feels like there's a bit of a snowball effect where you get a good early lead and it just kind of carries you.
Not always, because it's hard to see what victory looks like until later. Somebody can go and grab a bunch of territories at the end because you're too busy with your agenda and finish it, and then the game's over before you could actually get what you need.
Yeah.
I like that because there's just nothing random. Other than combat cards, there's nothing random about Scythe. I can't, man. Don't have money on Twitch. No, I said pick a pony. For the stupid face. Was that's all fine. Did Applejack's mom ever get released from prison being innocent? No, she's in jail still to this day.
She will die there. Can't just kill your husband and walk away and blaming it on a poor innocent watermelon. Watermelons never hurt no one, and they're delicious. Isn't that right?
No.
He's weird.
Watermelon's disgusting.
They're, like, amazing. With salt. I learned more and more that there's actually quite a few foods you don't like.
There we go, Michael.
I'm on fire. She's so cute, though. That would make a pretty good short. Poor Derpy, though. Spider Kid picked Derpy.
But I already have a Derpy. I'm looking for. I need something else because otherwise I can't just do a Derpy and a Derpy. I see that people do like the derps.
Well, she's the best horse, right?
Apparently.
Watermelons look innocent, but don't be fooled. They'll knock you out and steal your wallet if you're in the produce aisle alone. It's true. It's true, Sir Edward.
Rainbow Dash is fire?
Okay, well, you picked Rainbow Dash then.
Okay. So, Michael, oh,
Crash.
I realized what I was doing and I went to go save quick and I didn't. So I have to load the autosave.
Rainbow Dash is fire. One of these days you're accidentally gonna hit the OK and you're gonna lose stuff.
Oh darn. There's nothing on there that I actually need. Okay, so it just didn't do her eyes. That's fine. Alright, so.
Well, you get to sneeze, but I don't.
Well, you yell at God or something.
I will.
Okay, so I'm gonna load up a rainbow. So what is Rainbow doing, Michael? Like, what is Rainbow going to say
What's she gonna say? Well, I gotta think ahead of this time. She's gonna say, down with the princesses, and then she can kick the princess.
No, in this situation.
Oh, in this situation?
Yeah, she's being included in this situation. Because I can't just have her say that, because that seems like when somebody's on fire and she says, down with the government. That sounds like she started it.
That would be kind of funny if she was just holding up a gas can and just like, down with the princesses. And she just set Derpy on fire. In protest. Like, she's not going to set herself on fire. She's too cool. So she set a pony next to her on fire.
Okay, yes, we're good. That's what we'll do.
I can't set myself on fire. That's dangerous.
You said I'm going to go down with the princesses, or some other, like, thing you want her to say?
Well, the princesses are the government, so...
Down with the princesses! Down with the princesses! Down with the princesses!
If she got too specific, it'd be like... Say no to Bill 31. It's Derpy on fire. I feel like she just wants to set Derpy on fire.
Down with the princesses! Down with the princesses! Down with the princesses!
Take away the exclamation mark. You always get cleaner audio.
But I want her to yell it.
Sometimes she will still. It's just
Down with
the audio
the
always
princesses!
scratchy.
Down with the princesses!
I'm looking for, because she's ending on a high note sometimes, and I'm looking for it to end on a low note.
Down with the princesses! Down with the princesses!
Well, that's just a weird whatever. We'll try
No.
period, but...
Like,
Down with the princesses! Down with the princesses!
No, that's... No, we're going back to this.
the period had nothing to do with that. That's just what 15AI does.
That sounded like she was, like, getting a little, like, on it. She's, like, down with the princess.
Oh, no.
Hello, Aurora.
Yes.
How's it going? Welcome.
Down with the princesses!
That's perfect. That was perfect.
All right.
Thank you, Aurora. You popped up and you got the perfect anarchy mute, the sound. That's
15AI is a perfect program with no flaws.
okay. There we go.
Yeah, I'm a little heavy on the whiskey on that one.
I have to load up the audio library. It is going well. It's the weekend, which is kind of nice because we were gone last weekend and now we actually get a weekend, though. We're doing something both Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, so we don't really
Actually,
get a
so
weekend.
I did the math.
Yeah.
And so next week we're planning to stream at least Monday through Friday because it's Streamiversary, 8 years. And the math, it worked out that as of Wednesday night, I had mostly free, but I had to like prep for podcast stuff on Thursday. But I do not have an evening that isn't recording or doing some kind of content thing until, so from yesterday all the way until a week from next Wednesday. So a week and a half, I have something I'm doing every single night.
Don't you wish you were sick?
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be exhausting. It's like 10, 11 days in a row of stuff.
On fire!
Poor Derpy.
Okay. So Derpy being on fire is gonna have to be delayed.
Are you gonna do Down with the Princesses first and then just pan over to Derpy? That is kind of the better order, yes.
Okay, so well, you know what? We're gonna move Rainbow a little bit.
I already love it and it's awful.
So we're gonna move Derpy's audio to like here. You know, I'm gonna keep her audio there. I'm just gonna mute her for now, and then we'll figure out timing afterwards.
Yeah. There's supposed to be the skies are like crazy clear, but this wind.
The wind has been nuts today.
Oh, when I was driving home, it was like trying to blow me off the road.
Off of the side is Trixie only 5 gallon gas can. Yeah, I saw that too. Rainbow was the one that was picked, so that's the one I'm going with. Trixie's not processing. Trixie is just setting things on fire. So I think what I need to do here is I'm going to search Princess instead.
Yeah, it snowed this morning.
Something got loaded there.
And then it's been windy all day, and I think it's like 40 now outside.
Rainbow,
I guess
down.
it's a warm
Switch
front
down.
kicking in. That was the lights.
And it snowed a bit too, but it all like, huh?
You didn't see that? Your lights just flickered and something in the kitchen reset. It's fine now.
I was making sure everything's still going on our side, and it is. I have most of my stuff. Well, no, if the backup power supply kicks in for any type of brownout, it will usually beep at me.
Yeah, I don't think the lights are hooked to that though. I saw these lights flicker and something in the kitchen went. It was like super quick.
I think one of them has popped up to it, but it might have been so quick that even the capacitors of it were able to keep up.
Yeah. I barely noticed it.
I'm gonna try searching down.
Wouldn't surprise me, that wind out there. It's probably kicking some of the above ground lines.
There we go.
Though most of the lines around here are buried.
Doesn't matter.
Wind? How's the wind getting to the underground ones?
Down with the princesses. Down with the...
Got winds that strong.
I think this is like she's gonna sing like what is that what was the one that sang Chop Suey?
Oh,
No, I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking Down with the Sickness. That's Disturbed.
Yeah. Come on, get down.
I had an old coworker that was
Princesses.
one of their. She loved that song for some reason.
It's a very 90s song. Not particularly memorable.
Okay, so Rainbow's got to be kind of angry.
When she was excited. Down with the princesses, yay! I'm on fire. Yeah, we had snow this morning, which is still odd to me. It's March. It needs to stop.
Marches are snowy this month.
No, it's not. Clearly, it's not as snowy. Like, but
On average, it's all averages, and you're like, but this one instance proves that all the averages are bullshit.
spring. March is spring. You don't get
No.
snow in the spring.
Spring starts most of the way through, but our winter starts in October.
Yeah.
So screw seasons.
This should be the state motto. Minnesota. Screw seasons. What is summer?
Okay, so we're gonna.
Well, we had nice weather the whole time we were down in Texas, except for like the day we were leaving. And then the turbulence on the plane was pretty crazy.
They were going to be passing through a storm in Kansas or something, or by Kansas City, and so they were diverting around it. But they probably had to deal with a lot of the winds around that big storm.
I think that my favorite part of the whole thing is they had to jumpstart our plane from the gate.
It's not the first time I've had that happen.
Really?
though. Yeah.
It's the first time I've ever had to deal with that. I still just imagine some dude with just jumper cables in his truck jump starting our jet. Did take a little longer to get off the ground because of it. But we did get around the storm, I think just in time. Still was a bumpy ride. Hello.
Hello, Carpenter.
Yes.
Welcome. And if that's your birth year of another fellow 30-year-old,
Yes. That would make sense. Because we're 30 years old.
You're closer to like 80.
Yeah. But everything pops now.
Look at her.
She's mad. It's like, I'm going to stall democracy.
Democracy. Democracy. Meh.
We're deposing you?
We're democracy. Democracy.
This is where Celestia just starts throwing bananas.
I think I'm gonna have to actually go, not stretch, but pucker.
Oh!
Well, there's Soul Kitty attack!
Soul Kitties.
Well, thank you again, Soul Kitty, for the. Oh my god, there's more. Blah blah. Congrats on amazing Mr. Toad, Art Carpenter, Tinky Cano, Palamintina, and Gryfe. I think it's not Grand before, but they just popped up. So thank you very much.
Fish.
Soul Kitty, yes, that's chant the name. No, but thank you very much, Soul Kitty. I was doing the wrong thing there. Oh, there we go, Michael.
That's a cute little mouth. That all those nice boobs.
It's a butt.
What's that butt? You know what? I don't want to know.
That's it. Ignore Michael.
Ignore me.
I did not click. No, Soul Kitty's been very generous. So you were here.
You're a sub now against your will.
Aggressive sub nation.
Yes.
I feel like this one can be stretched.
Meow meow. I wish somebody hadn't already started the whole trope with the cats, the ponies acting like cats. 'Cause that would be an amazing thing to do in Source Filmmaker.
I wish somebody else didn't do it so that I could do it first.
Yeah. Because it would be so adorable to sit here and watch you make the ponies act like cats.
I did it. I started a short once where it was an anthology when I was going to have Twilight chasing a laser pointer. But there was just going to be way too much animation work.
Yeah. Yeah, they can keep it simple in 2D. At least.
Well, kind of. It's still a lot of work there, too.
Yeah. I always try to describe My Little Pony to other people who haven't seen the show as if cute kittens had their own society, and it was this, and they like had to pay taxes and build houses and fight evils from another dimension, but even cuter.
Down with the princesses.
Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more pucker on that one. I'll close that a bit more. I'm going to go back to a standard like that. This one's probably going to be a little bit out. Oh. Nope, I got to keep this part out a little bit more. I'm just going to add a little bit more grin, a little more angry. Okay, let's try that.
Down with the princesses.
A little bit less anger. It's kind of pulling up that top jaw a little bit too much.
Princesses. Down with the princesses.
This is appropriately angry.
Princesses! Get down with the princesses!
Okay. Download an audio. Yeah, I did.
Did you do anything with that Fluttershy Maru thing that you made? They're stuck inside of a train.
Oh no.
No. Sophie was curious.
Do you still have? Oh, I still have it. It's still like in this file somewhere.
It is in the WTFs,
It's in one of them.
which is a lot of them. Yes.
It's a big collection of stuff. I didn't really render any of it out. Nightly might use it in the future, but otherwise I never really planned for just doing anything with it because it's a lot of work to render stuff out. So some of the times the little short things I would make would take 3 times longer just to get it in a format outside of SFM than it would be just to have it be what it was.
I know Fallout 76 had a lot of protest signs, and it wouldn't surprise me if somebody ported those over. It's pretty much everything from Fallout 4 got ported over.
Okay, so we're going to pretend that you can't see anything next to her.
Mm-hmm.
Down with the princesses!
Okay.
Okay, give her a gas can.
Yeah, but there's a couple other little maintenance things I need to take care of first, like getting her eyes looking at the camera.
It's like she's talking to the morning
Down with
news.
the princesses!
Okay, so now we need to get her a gas can.
Geese.
There's one that exists because I've used it.
There's a good one.
Oh, there's a nice clean red one. I think I might have got it on the workshop.
What was that? Oh,
Nope.
That's like a patched up one.
What was that?
That appears to be something for the
Pyro.
pyro. I did see that one gas can, but it was very 1950s. I don't know what that was. I'm concerned. Wait, oh, the black one was okay. Though red's a little bit more recognizable.
No, I had one.
Well, you'd still have some. It's just not the clean ones. It's like the...
Yeah, but I used one previously.
Maybe it's called a petrol can? Because they call everything over in the UK is petrol. Yeah, I don't say gas.
Maybe I just you did use one of the other ones.
Well, that black one seems like a pretty standard one, but that one's black.
No, I used one in a previous video. I could probably just use this
It's
one.
kind of like a military. Is this? No, it was that
Yeah.
one. You just retextured it, which is...
No, it's not this one. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, it doesn't have the spout. Is there one with the spout?
No, it's a very bright red. That's why I'm just filtering through here really quick, just looking for anything that's bright red.
Well, that one, I think you retextured.
No, I this even low. This thing on the side is not. I did not retexture. I would remember that. That sounds annoying. What would it have been called?
Just try can.
Did you know how many returns I'm gonna get?
That's a weird...
688.
They might have referred to it as...
There,
oh, yeah.
see, you crashed me.
It did. It was on purpose, and I am laughing so hard right now. Jerry can? Is that what it is called?
It could be called that.
Yeah.
I'll try that. Otherwise, I can just load up the file and take a shot.
Fuel can.
Oh, fuel. Maybe that was it.
That'd be more universal of a description. Because they do not say gas over in Europe. It's just not something they say. See anything?
Still loading. Close.
I do like the black one. It's just the wrong color. But the model's good.
Jerry.
Hmm?
It is one, but it's not the one I'm.
The one you're looking for.
I want the other one because it's cartoony, and that's what it fits the aesthetic.
You gotta open up the file to find it.
It's probably gonna crash me though. The RAM's high.
Probably.
I love the RAM issue with SFM. I call it
Someday.
gas when gas is not gas. That does sound stupid.
It is when you think about it. Stop pointing out American stupid.
Yeah, we have plenty of. We know it. We know we're stupid.
You're correct to say that gas is not gas. As we describe it, petrol is definitely the better term to use. But we refuse. It's a gas station.
I think I went to the wrong one there. It'll give me no.
My friend Declan hears you. He will start rubbing his hands together and laugh. He's very British. My favorite joke to make with Declan is like when he says,
It's just gas can.
well then, why couldn't you find it?
Oh, I was doing it two separate words.
Nah, I'm not doing it.
I don't know why that would have. This is gonna crash. I don't know why I'm trying.
My favorite joke to make with my friend Declan, who's in England, is anytime he says anything very British, I'll tell him to learn proper English. He's like, I am English. His silly, silly British ways.
Okay. Well, now we know what we're looking for.
Well, like, is gasoline and petrol the exact same thing, or are they two similar terms that have slightly different definitions?
This might be why. It was zoomed into a point where it's super tiny for some reason, and it was zoomed in where I couldn't see what it was. But, see?
Why is it so tiny?
Wheel gas.
Like, who would need the model that small?
I don't know. You talk to the model maker.
Model maker, why? Why do this?
It's still too small. I just made it 10 times its size. Big, no, very big. Boom.
That's
Oh no, it's too big.
No, it is the size of horse. Though the horses are very small. I always enjoyed when they put the horses next to Discord in the same shot, because it always emphasized how tiny the horses are. They're like little dogs.
Down with the princesses!
It's like they're little ponies or something.
Okay, so then we need Rainbow to grab.
But then is it only gasoline when it's in vapor form? Or is it... I don't know. You got another stupid face.
I'm still trying to finish the other one too.
You need to reduce it to 2.
Yeah, I probably should.
She's gonna drink that gas.
She's not gonna drink the gas.
It's her favorite flavor.
Gas. That's.
Shirota can make things go fast.
Well, I will get to yours, Matt, but it's probably gonna be a bit because I need to finish this one. I'm not adding another character to this one. It would become too complicated.
Well, a mist isn't really gas, is it? I guess it is. I don't know. It
Yes.
feels like just a very... Like... You know those things they have at like amusement parks where they like spray water like in kind of a mist?
Mm-hmm.
Would you call that mist a gas or just very sparse liquid?
I think it's a little bit of a mix of both. Some of it's probably a mist, other parts are probably...
Because like when it's raining and there's like it's misting down, that's still liquid. It's just a very sparse liquid.
Yeah, I would say it's more of a liquid, but it's probably some parts of it that are...
At that point it becomes fog. If it's all gas.
There's a fog machine.
She can't talk if it's in her mouth.
No, it's afterwards.
Hmm. It is cute when ponies pick things up their mouth.
She has to, because what else are you going to do?
Well, they could do like later seasons and have her pick it up with her hoof, but that never made any sense. Like, they were big on it the first few seasons, but after that, they kind of just had ponies pick things up with their hoofs, which didn't make sense and was not nearly as cute. These things matter. As I cry. Vapor is a gas. Yes, but we're talking like mist versus fog. And there is a bit of a difference there. Like, mist feels like liquid that's just been sprayed. Whereas fog feels like the proper gas form for water. Tasty gas. She's just like tasty gas. I'm gonna drink it all up and get all the speeds. He's more tricksy. Doesn't everything? Oh wait. I have to say it. Okay. Psst. Hey.
No, don't get that close. It's weird.
Psst.
You're within a couple feet, and that's disturbing.
I have to move my mic over. Hey. Hey. Psst. This here video?
Yeah.
Psst. Hey. Needs more,
No.
Psst. Hey. Needs more tricksy.
Your face needs more tricksy.
Yes. I agree. Sounds like a good time. So I've done it. Are you proud of me, Sunset? Yes, Sunset's very happy.
Then I'm kind of... I'm disturbed. I'm gonna need double the points from you for damage to my soul.
Yes. That is fair. Soul damage does cause extra.
We'll have like one cost to do something, and then another for the additional tax for doing something awkward.
It's like, let's see if your therapist takes bits. Or not bits, but coffee points. Wants to drink up that gas.
Okay.
Thank you for the derpy soul kitty. I don't know why you said pony butt. But
there's probably one shot, the bit where you could see the pony butt.
You know, you've been in front of Rainbow Dash the whole time.
That I can remember. I'm trying to I know that normally I'll do like the follow through a little differently, but this one I have to actually make a keyframe for because it's a little bit of a complicated fallback. So I'm just doing it in a keyframe. Oh, it was those shoulders looking for. There we go. And I think the back legs I can just keep as is. Yeah, they don't, I'm not too worried about them.
You know, it's just dawning on me now, but can anybody answer me? Why is it called a jerry can? Who is Jerry and why is it his? This feels like a weird British thing. I want somebody to answer this question for me.
I'm going to animate her without some other motion put in first just because I'm unsure how this will turn out. So I think I'm just going to do this first.
Jerry committed arson. I mean, that would make sense if Jerry was a famous arsonist.
Are there famous arsonists?
I don't know, infamous arsonists, I would imagine. Unless, like, they burned down some stuff that made people happy.
I'm not doing the gas can in her mouth right now because I can kind of do that afterwards. It's easier right now to do it without.
Reference to Germans. It was first made by Germans for the military. So they were the first to, like, make gas cans. Interesting? Yes? Seems like after you make gasoline, step 2 would be making a can to hold it. But...
It sounds like something that's easy, but trying to store something so that it's safe, it can be transported, and it won't combust, and if it does, that it's safe to... The gas can is a pretty well-engineered thing, or at least a jerry can, so...
Yeah. Because that was the, like, code name for Britain and the US regarding German, wasn't it? They were Jerry's? I think I've heard that before. I could be completely wrong. Apparently the jerry can's design made it less prone to leaks. Also, it's a specific design. It's kind of like,
yeah, that's what I was expecting.
It's kind of like when, anytime I talk to my friend Declan and he's gonna vacuum his house, he's like, I gotta do some hoovering. He's gotta do some hoovering. Because over there, the most popular vacuum is the Hoover vacuum. So they refer to all vacuums as hoovers. It's kind of like when people refer to colas as cokes, which I can't stand.
I believe Hoover had a problem where they were doing a thing where you could do something and get a free vacuum cleaner, and so many people took advantage of it that it almost bankrupted the company.
Wow.
So then everybody had a Hoover, and so now that's why it is. I think they had too much stock and they were trying to get rid of it, but then they ended up selling more than they had supply of by multiples.
Yeah, that is a problem. Like, I think over here, Band-Aids is a big one.
Kleenex.
I call them tissues.
Yeah.
But Band-Aids, they're medical adhesive strips. I still say Band-Aids no matter who makes them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say medical adhesive strips. It's too wordy.
Oh, that's the wrong rainbow.
Oh, it causing the leak. You know, maybe they ate through the gasoline, ate through the cans or something. I don't know.
All right, now I can do the gas can. Actually, I'm gonna have her first do around that just to get her eyes closed. And then I'm gonna have her head be delayed a little bit.
Spider Kid, you probably want to avoid anything that's gory. So,
yeah, I would. When creepy, there's maybe a line for that. But if you're not sure, then don't.
yeah. If you see any blood in the picture, maybe just not. The general safety or any potential stabbings. If you want to post Fluttershy hanging out with a bunch of spiders, that's fine. She likes those. There's nothing inherently wrong with spiders. I say this is Spider Kid.
Okay, and now we're gonna lock this to her. I'll lock it to her head. It's fine. Michael, look at her.
Yeah, that can. It's so cute. Ponies holding stuff with their mouth is the best. He's like,
Rainbow, you gotta give us the gas can.
no. Not gonna fight
Yeah,
away
this
from her.
is your gas can.
No,
You gonna go start fires?
go commit arson. Yes.
It's okay, Rainbow.
She's gonna see if clouds.
when you gonna go do it?
Oh no. She's leaving some of her feet behind, but it's fine. No.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
No. She's dying.
Oh, she's making a 70s album. Okay, there she goes.
Yeah, if there's one thing in ponies I'd like to see more of, it's mouth holding. It's the best. I don't know that they did any mouth holding in the movie, and I was very disappointed.
Actually, I can probably maintain the lock on this, and then just separate it by this.
But you have her throwing the gas can at Derpy?
Yeah.
Of course.
A little fast. Look at her. Look at it. It's kind of adorable.
It's very adorable.
Down with the princesses!
Aww. He threw that cancel good. No, you gotta make this one into a short, because holy crap, it's adorable. Slash awful, which is what your shorts are. Adorable slash awful.
Okay, and then that goes there, and then we need to have Derpy.
It is 8 o'clock, and I am thinking about getting another drink.
This is basically pure liquor. That's why I was only going through one drink. Well, making me dark and stormy with a lime in there. You can keep the orange in there. I don't care.
Let's leave the orange and walk away.
I am on fire.
If I can get out
Well.
of here.
Oh, I thought I timed that.
Fire.
There we go. So it's still need to do work, but
Down with the princesses. I am on fire.
it's really good. I'm playing BeamNG Drive with some ancient Logitech steering wheel for the PS2. I've heard that game before, actually. Okay, so Derby's basically done, but it crashed last time before I got to save it, and so I need to do her 2 eye closes, because that is what really, to me, makes a character look alive. And I don't want to deal with eyebrows.
I am on fire.
Well, that's not there.
Princesses.
Okay, now we're going to take Rainbow Dash, do the same thing.
Down with the
Okay, so now I want to do some extra poking at her, but I have to be careful because the gas can is still locked to her. So I'm going to unlock it, but now I have to make sure very careful as to how I do this. So
down with the princesses. Down with the
So when she says down with, I think that she should get into a more prone position, and I can kind of cheat that a little bit. So I'm just going to take her position here. And just go a little bit like this. And we're just going to lock her shoulders there. Or a little like that. And then bring that head up. There we go.
down with the prince. Down with the prince. Down with the prince. With the prince. Down with the prince.
Okay, so we're just going to grab that again. I want to turn her head ever so slightly the other way. Or something. Maybe do like a...
Down with the princess.
Okay, that's good. Kind of gets... I'm not, it's making me think of V from... No, Arcane. That kind of hair covering the eye slightly.
Down with the princess. Princess. Prince.
Now I'm going to take that head and the neck. Okay, we're good on that.
The princesses.
Okay, now we're just gonna round her out on those.
Down with the down.
Okay, I'm just gonna give her a little bit of a head tilt to get into that position.
Down with the princess.
Okay, and I'll just round this one.
Princess.
This one I want to have her on the dip a bit. Oh, that's definitely a different type of dip. Oh, I need her hoof lock. There we go. Okay, that is fine. I could have probably not done it this way for the back leg, but whatever. It's not really bent. Okay, then I want to have her come down a little bit as a follow through. But I have to make sure that blends correctly. So when she's at her lowest, I'll just do a little bit of that, like this. Now I gotta grab that head.
Down with the princesses.
She's gonna grab the neck with that too. I think I need a little bit of extra twist. Okay. There we go. Okay. And we're gonna bring those eyes down.
I hope I made it good enough.
I was waiting for you to, like, maybe put your other one in there just to see if I could tell the difference, but being it was clear, it probably wouldn't work.
I don't think that it would change the color that much.
The brown one compared to the clear liquid liquor?
I mean, the ginger's already... The ginger ale, or ginger...
Oh, that ginger does have a little bit of color to it, yeah. There you go.
Does it taste good?
Yes, hello, Nolan. Yeah, Soul Kitty was done, I think, 45 today. So, definitely is attacked.
Does it taste any different?
Gross Burning Derby, Michael is saying odd things. Soul Kitty gift sub to Oblivion.
Yes. Does it taste any different than normal?
I feel like you did something.
That's because I'm bringing it up. I put the whole lime in as opposed to half.
Yeah, I was gonna say that probably it did taste like there was a bit more lime in there.
Because the lime I grabbed seemed kind of extra tiny, so I just threw the whole thing in.
It seems a little bit over limed, but that's fine. I'd rather have over than under.
Down with the
I'm just gonna have her not just kind of go like evil eye.
She's upset. They put a tax on speed. Can't tax a horse. Right.
Princesses. I am on fire. Down with the princesses. I am on fire.
It's so good.
I am on fire.
Oh, I do need to close Rainbow's wings. Just one less thing to worry about.
with the princesses!
Okay, I do need to give her head a little bit more oomph.
I feel like when she throws the can, her
Thank
wings
you for the
should
follow,
open.
generator boy. Hmm?
I feel like when she throws the can, that her wings should open, but entirely up to you.
This is a quick.
Okay, I didn't know if it would be quick or hard.
It would that transitioning from closed to open is kind of hard.
You know?
It's a weird process.
You just have it happen in a blink. She's
what?
fast horse. You could have it happen in a blink. Just go from closed to completely open.
It's princesses!
She's fast horse.
The
Dude.
princesses! Down with the princesses!
Now, see, that does sound like it would take a little while, Warhorse. Maybe. I don't know nothing.
I know I wasn't gonna get that in time. I could have liquid flowing out as she throws it. No, these are meant to be the super short ones. If I was doing like a normal full-blown animation, yeah, I would probably add something like that. Not for this. These are meant to be made quick, and to where I could do it like in an hour or so if I'm just being its two stupid faces.
Yes.
So what made you put in the effort for stupid faces? Because they can turn into shorts on YouTube, so that my YouTube doesn't look like it's dead.
He's trying to convince everyone he's not dead. I'm personally not convinced yet, but maybe.
So it's an excuse to just make something that I can put on YouTube.
And then one day, in the year 2060, he will finish another video. At least these shorts are like useful. Before you're just doing stupid faces, and they just went.
No, Nightly
It's
used
like-
them.
Well, yeah. I remember that Nightly guy. I could never forget.
I am on fire!
She's so happy about
It
it.
is pretty happy. It's framing up Derpy on fire.
Down with the princesses!
Oh, because I need to do the timing for this.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say. That's good.
Down with the princesses!
He's like, mm.
I am on fire!
I'll probably move her back a little bit.
I am on fire! I am on fire!
Hello, generator boy.
This is-
Oh yes, it's the Soul Kitty's given a lot of good subs today. So congrats, generator boy.
Yes,
Down with
yes.
the
You do get a special role in the Discord. I think there's probably a random thing that popped up. I forgot to add the thing where you just put exclamation Discord. But anyway, our Discord, we have that, and then once a month we play Jackbox, where you get first dibs to play with us too.
I'd say it's special, but if everybody's special, is anyone special?
Down with the princesses!
So yeah, I see what Soul Kitty's trying to do. Anarchy.
Yeah, exactly.
Down with the princesses!
Soul Kitty is essentially that dude from The Incredibles, like wanted to give everybody
I am on
superpowers,
fire!
and he was the hero of the story, as we all know. So that's why Soul Kitty's cool.
I feel like this does need to be delayed. I can add a little bit of something there.
I am on fire! I am on fire! I am on fire!
So this needs to have the fire start at about, I'm gonna say 37.2.
I am on fire.
Maybe 31.
Hey, do you jump? Do you pan the camera over, or do you? Okay, you do pan it.
I am on
Good.
fire. I am on fire.
She's helping, and she's very happy to be helping.
With anarchy?
Oh yeah, she doesn't know what she's helping with. She's just happy to be useful.
I am on fire.
She's like,
And then she's like, oh my god, no!
what have I done? I set Derpy on fire.
Well, I'm trying to think of if I want to have Rainbow do anything afterwards, like look surprised or something. I'm thinking that I'm just going to have it be where, like, she doesn't care.
There needed to be more.
She's just killing her recolor.
Wow. I was just trying to kill the original to hide the fact that she's the recolor.
But one came before the other.
Yeah, Derpy came first. I don't remember anything about the show before Derpy. It was like just nothing. Magical best horse. And then, yeah, nothing before that mattered.
She needs to be angry also at the end of this. She's not angry. Stupid derpies.
No, she's not angry at Derpy. She just needs somebody to, like, protest for her. Derpy's helping. No. Sunset has another voice impression for me.
There.
It's a spicy muffin. You gotta do this. It's a spicy muffin. Woo-ha! Yep. Woo-ha-ha!
Down with the
That's the Mario noises. Just like my mama used to make. Ain't that right, Luigi? Mario, what are you talking about? We've never had a muffin in our entire lives. It's like, Luigi, Mario, get a hold of yourself. Spicy muffins. What has happened to you? It's like a story playing out.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
This is amazing stuff.
There's some of her hair got really messed up here.
It's fine. She doesn't comb it. Believe it or not, I comb my hair, and it still ends up looking like this.
And this one just gets like completely messed up. Just
Like, I gotta cut my hair this weekend a little bit more, because I have this weird thing where the sides just want to poof out.
I said before that your hair looks pretty good doing the chaos.
Well, just not combing it at all anymore.
Yeah, like
'Cause right now it's combed on the top.
I think that wait.
Should I just ruffle my hair and see
Hold
what
on.
happens?
We're gonna let some actually knowledgeable people do this.
Knowledgeable people.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then we got
And Derpy. Because Derpy will all shave it off.
Okay, so there we go.
No.
So we're gonna leave it open there. So there, we're doing a poll, and we're gonna let people determine should he do clean hair, should he do crazy hair, or whatnot. And so we'll let that go. Everyone has a Subdargo's channel that no one does. Maybe, I guess.
It is the chaos that's being created.
I am on
Do you have like a fire sound effect?
fire.
Yeah, I'll play with that later. I don't want to deal with that now.
I thought I was hearing it.
No.
Or am I hearing rain? Can't
Outside,
possibly be
wind.
rain. Maybe. I don't think it can't possibly be
I'm on
raining.
fire.
It's clear as day a minute ago.
I am on fire. I am on
I want to fix her lip syncing a little bit here.
I want Michael's hair to be pink. No. This is evil. Crazy hair. Are you trying to say my hair's crazy now, or you want it to be crazy?
I am on fire.
Because I feel like it's already like trying to escape. But he saw me a few times over the weekend with like bedhead, and he found it very fascinating.
Fire.
I thought it looked good. He looked like Einstein. I like not even a single person wants well groomed.
Fine.
Just do it now. Yes. Yeah. See. Oh. Yes.
Yes. There. We've done it.
Perfect. You got a little bit comb in the front. Like pull the ones in the front a little bit more.
It's too well groomed.
So there you go. That's good.
Okay.
I like that more. Does it look better?
Not good.
I think it looks better. I'll move this out of the way again. He's trying to be all like fancy and stuff, and what he really needs to do is just embrace his laziness.
Embrace my crazy freaking hair that does not want to stay down to save my life. No. It's like all lopsided now. I have to admit, I need to like do something with my hair. It's been difficult to figure out anything that works.
Fire. Fire.
At least it's all even now. Before it was like only puffing up at the end.
I am on fire.
Okay, there we go. So Derpy's on fire now.
Fire.
This doesn't seem very nice.
I am on fire.
No, it's too much. That's disorienting. Look at that Snoop. That's a cute Snoop.
So it goes in.
I am on fire.
Cute Snoop.
No. Oh yeah, I needed to lock her hair. That was it. And then I am as done as I'm go. Oh, and I already did it. So
You're done?
I am on fire.
I could do more, but that's kind of just negating the point. So I will poke at that at some other point. On 4. No, that's not what I'm distracted. I heard a bark.
Work.
There we go. Thank you for the follow, Dakota Rocks. Thank you very much. Hello, welcome, Dakota Rocks. Dakota does rock. I am in Minnesota, so I mean the opposite side of Minnesota, closer to Wisconsin, but Dakotas are cool.
You know, weird enough, I can't see my hair very well in the camera, but it almost looks like it fell back down.
I think it did.
Like a better way.
So you need to get like a volumizer. Or gel it up.
Ugh.
Or mohawk. I like a mohawk.
Yes.
Silver, that emote is probably like the best representation of you that I can think of in an emote.
I see a person
That's pretty
on
accurate.
fire. I don't know what kind of person.
If Argo does crazy, or Michael does crazy, I have to do as well. But I have a headset on. That makes it a little harder.
No, you have to.
And I can kind of go, but then it's just going to go right back down again.
My hair, like, well, in the mornings it'll just stay up until I shower, and then it'll like it's not really staying up like it did this weekend, but I do have light fluffy hair. I think I've had people comment on how like floofy my hair is in the past. It used to actually be pretty heavy when I was a kid. Used to lay down flat and everything. It was wonderful.
Princesses! I am on fire!
She's so happy about it.
She is. She's helping.
Okay, so we're gonna move our file back to where it originally was and readjust our camera. to be there as well. And get rid of that as well. So, okay. There we go. Oh, okay, now I needed one more.
Oh, you remembered.
Okay. I don't even know if Matt's still here, but...
Matt, are you still here?
Oh, there's a revamped.
Ooh, I like lightning.
I'm not going to do anything complicated with this one because that last one took a while. So we got Lightning Dust.
She got kicked out of the Wonderbolts because Rainbow Dash had more clout.
And what we're going to do is we're going to... What can we do to Lightning Dust?
Give her hugs.
She will give herself hugs.
That sounds difficult with who's. Well, like, they made a point that they really wanted Rainbow Dash to join the Wonderbolts because she had saved Equestria multiple times, was like the winner of the Best Young Flyers competition. So when Rainbow Dash came and like complained about Lightning Dust and said she was going to drop out, I think Spitfire was like next to devastated. If somebody else had come and complained about Spitfire, I don't think
Spitfire?
no, somebody came and complained about Lightning Dust, and it wasn't Rainbow Dash. I don't think it would have held as much weight because they wanted Rainbow Dash like a lot, and they kind of made that point when she actually became a proper Wonderbolt. Like they had been following her actions for a while.
Okay, so she's hugging herself. She's very happy.
She's super hug.
Hold on, she's got to. Okay, it's like she's just sitting there, and then she's hold on, she got her eyes down there. Oh, I don't. This is kind of a spooky look, but yeah, she's just sitting there, and she's always angry. Yeah, it's very.
Why she's upset that she's hugging herself?
She's upset. Well, no, it's because
She Bunsy.
it's like she's gonna go fly, and she's like, oh. But she's stuck.
She did too much yoga, and now she's trapped by the power of the yogas.
But it's okay because she also has. She can travel very fast. See, she's
Gotta roll.
she's just like.
She's on.
And she's so fast. She's just like.
She's cute rock. I like you. I will steal Rainbow Dash's friends. You're my friend now.
Wait, that's where you go. You come back there.
I was happy they did another episode with her later.
But then she's. No. There you go. Where's? Oh, they got it on mute.
She whispered the word into her ear. That's what spurred it.
Cool.
Oh, Riru, and thank you for the sub. The sub for 13 months. Woo! Wow, that's a lot. 12-month streak. That's even better. Thank you very much. Fluttershy enjoys her personal space. Yeah, she's definitely getting the face of some kind of invasion of personal space.
It's like somebody leaned over and said, "Hey." Be crazy if somebody did that.
Yeah, she's looking at she's like, hey, Fluttershy. And Fluttershy's just like, I don't see you. she's kind of like, it's away. We can do that. It's away.
No.
But then Lightning does kind of like, where's your bone? Oh, your bone's like way over there because I have your pelvis for this. And then this gets closer. Oh, that's kind of closer. It's just.
It's like, let us rub cheeks and be good friends.
Look, Fluttershy. What a smash!
Smash. Oh,
And then, but Fluttershy's like, she's like, yes.
Yes. Oh no! This shipping has commenced.
Is this shipping?
Yes, this is what shipping looks like. This is what everyone wants. Right here.
She's like,
We've done it. Oh, that's cute. It's kind of cute, even if her neck is broken.
highlighting that.
I ship it.
I'm pretty sure that whatever this is,
Derby's just like,
Deborah's okay with it, especially since she's not fire. Or she's just like, what the hell's going on with here? So she's like, you know what? I don't want to deal with life anymore.
These crack ships. Sunset, I agree. I always felt bad for Lightning Dust after that first episode. Because in my mind, she worked just as hard as Rainbow Dash did to become a Wonderbolt. And it was her dream, too.
Oh my god, look, she's right there.
Yes.
I'll just delete her. Okay. There we go. She did a thing. She might have destroyed her hopes and dreams, but at the same time,
She's putting others in danger.
Lightning Dust did something, and that was non-Wonderbolt.
She did something dangerous to show off, and it nearly got her.
Yeah, and the point of a Wonderbolt is not just the show, it's also emergency response. And so by doing something like that, she was showing that she is not capable of handling half the job. So
I did feel bad for her, though.
yeah, but you can't just say, well, it's okay. We feel bad for you, so we'll let you put people's lives in danger.
But my thought was that she worked just as hard as Rainbow Dash.
Yeah.
Pushed herself just as hard.
Yeah, evil villains work hard.
And the only reason they threw her out was because Rainbow Dash complained.
No, it's because she did something bad. And Rainbow Dash complained because
Nobody else complained.
Because nobody else spoke up, so.
Yeah. But she's
also,
cute.
it's called eliminating the competition.
Yes. Also, but Lightning Dust is cute, so she should get second chances. And third chances. And fifth chances. Until she
That sounds like a very Michael thing.
She's adorable. If I was in charge of the Wonderbolts, there'd be no stallions, that's for sure. Soren will
if you were in charge of Equestria, that it only lasts about 30 to 40 years because everybody would eventually die off because all the stallions are gone. They were banished to Griffinville.
They're allowed to come in for visits. But
for reproductive purposes.
That's it, yes. It's essentially what Project Horizons. Yeah.
Your BMP-21 stuff.
Mm-hmm. But for an entire nation, so it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one last, so.
Tomboy characters are cute. I said it. It's like, they're the cute girls who also want to play video games and watch, Dragon Ball Z. Like, how is that not perfect? It's what perfection looks like.
One shot. I must have accidentally overridden that one earlier. That's why I made a copy. is it so far down?
Yes. Well, yeah, no, that's true, Sunset. Spitfire was actually impressed about the use of the tornado to get rid of the clouds until Rainbow Dash complained about it. Because they put her friend in danger.
It did. So
Yeah.
it's impressive until you realize it was reckless. You can do something might be the correct decision to make, but when somebody's lives are in danger, maybe it's not the optimal. Maybe there is another solution.
I still think Rainbow Dash's clouds is the only reason Spitfire reacted though, because she was like the savior of Equestria, or one of its saviors. I'm gonna be right back. I've had too much alcohol.
Gamer girls that are single are a rare sight. Well, the extrovert gamer girls maybe, but I think if it's an introvert, sometimes they're just as embarrassed about to talk to anybody else and be a part of social situations as any other male gamer in similar situation. There's probably plenty out there. Oh, I gotta undo that because it broke her wings. And the way I see it too is you're going to have some same-sex relationships, but more than likely if a woman or somebody gets in a relationship, they are taking something even out of the pool. So, and even then, a same-sex relationship is probably going to be fairly even on both sides anyway, which means it's not that there's less of one, it's less of both. So... Is it the right speed? I think it might be so little fast. Okay. So I think that's fine, but I want to have her land at about like with the hoof like this. So I want it at this point. If I were to stop her from moving right about here, would that work? No.
Gamer girls, perfect schools. Yes. I did get a good look at my hair in the mirror. It is pretty crazy.
I think it fits. Like, I don't know why you're trying to make your... sometimes I feel like...
Look for work.
Well, yeah, but you work with just other Michaels.
Yeah, but there's some level of, like, expectation.
Yeah, but you don't work with anybody. It's like me dressing up for work because somebody at my job while we're at home might care.
There's no, like, proof you even wear pants to work anymore.
Well.
Not saying you don't. There's no proof.
I do prefer to wear pants.
Which is crazy. Gamer girls unite, yes, over it.
You don't count.
How does Silver not count?
She doesn't. She doesn't count. She's not a gamer girl. She's a silver.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
Kind of reminded me of that. What was Castle in the Sky, where like they're like it's like the mother of all the boys who run the ship. Like it's a family, and she's like the mother, the father, and then she has like 7 sons or something. And she's trying to tell this one girl, no girls on the bridge. She's like, and she looks over at her, but you're a girl, and she stops and she starts to kind of laugh like ha ha ha, and then all of her sons are like, is mom a girl? Yes. Thank you, Warhorse.
Michael has so much Michael inside him that he does not know how to mic.
It's true. Castle in the Sky is a good movie. Go watch it. Because it has some good moments.
There we go. I need to backtrack that a little bit. So
No, go back. Thank you, Nolan.
I don't count. I can numbers.
Yeah, no, it's fine. He's right. I thought he was trying to pull a Darth Vader impression. He's like, you can't hear me. I'm too far away.
Dude, that's pretty close. It's not quite of a matchup, but it's that back. I want some of the legs to match up pretty evenly. That back right leg, almost perfect. The front left leg, not quite, but I can get away with it. Mainly, it's wherever this leg. So I'm going to just take this leg. I'm going to lock it. And I'm going to say in. So it's now going to show me the position that I actually need it in. And then I'm just going to move this leg to that position. And now when I blend it, I have two legs that are 100% exactly in the right position. They are clipping a little bit, so I'm going to turn her up a little bit. I'm probably can... Let's see if this works. I can... Oof, no, not like that. I got to do... Rotation world. I'm going to turn her up just ever so slightly. Oh, no, I got to do that last one with everything.
Like a bagel.
Okay. Now she's there. I need to put her up a bit more. I can have some clipping. Yeah, I can have some clipping because I can't actually see her there. But I want to have her fairly close to it. Okay, now I can do the turn part. Because right now she's just sliding sideways.
Mm-hmm.
So, but she ends up in the correct position. So I can't just like kind of modify all of it, but what I can do is some of it. So I'm just gonna set that to offset so I can modify the positioning.
So is everybody ready for a happy-go-lucky weekend? I can tell he is.
Yeah, we have a friend thing tomorrow evening, or kind of late afternoon, or actually kind of mid-afternoon.
What time?
Evening. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. Usually 1 o'clock.
Oh wow, that's early.
1 o'clock. It's afternoon.
Yeah, but like I want to do things in the morning.
Like game?
Yeah.
I want to play video games before I go play games.
Yeah. Warhorse says 1:30. I don't think he would know.
1:30, I think. Yeah, well, that seems weird, actually. 1:30. Usually it's 1 or... Usually it's 1 o'clock, but I don't know. I'll figure that out later. You have a PS2. Okay.
That's neat.
I have 2 PS2s. I don't think either of them work, but I have them.
I have a rock. Do you have a rock? Because if you have a rock, we can play rocks. Otherwise, don't even talk to me.
Happy horse.
Happy horse.
So while she's coming around this corner, I want to have her kind of have her head turned.
There's some PS2 games upstairs.
I had a bunch of games, but I sold most of mine at a pawn shop because I just didn't see a need to hold on to some of the ones that were kind of crappy. I held on to all the ones that I cared about, that I had a personal attachment to. So I have like, but 7 or 8 still.
I have a random assortment. My brothers took a bunch, and then I took, and then some just kind of landed in my lap, and I brought them with me for whatever reason. I have every CD that I've ever bought in boxes upstairs. That includes like driver CDs for old computers that are long gone.
Why?
Because you never know when you're gonna need a driver from 1996. Silly questions.
I mean, I guess. But most of the stuff you can find on the internet, but some of the really old ones, sure. But if it's for a piece of hardware you don't even own anymore. But you just never get rid of anything. You were the biggest pack rat I know.
I am not a pack rat. I am a minimalist. Don't look at me
A
like
minimalist
that.
is not a
You
pack
have
rat.
way more stuff than me.
Because I have space for it.
Yeah, but that's just
But
getting on me for being
a
like
pack
in my
rat-
hovel.
A pack rat and a minimalist are the same, not the same thing. A minimalist is I do not need much. I do not get much.
Yeah.
But when you do get something, you are adamant about not getting rid of it.
I get rid of a lot of things.
No. You have so much crap that is like makes no sense while you
What are you
maintain.
talking about? Okay, some of the CDs, sure.
We got a tray from
No,
the food.
You wanted to keep
and
that.
you brought it up as a question.
I asked if
No,
we were
you
like
can't- you-
trash enough to keep it.
No, you said I wonder if we should keep this, and I said yeah, I guess we can. But now you're saying it was my choice.
It was your choice.
Michael is making shit up.
No, you wanted to keep
We all
it,
know
right?
that he's just a big old liar. Are the songs that are playing right now, are they copyright music? Be careful with that. No, this is all horse music. So right now this is Black Griffin that's playing. He maybe could have an ID on it, but more than likely he's not under a record label that's going to do a DC Mad Takedown or something. Or the amount of backlash that the community would have for something like that, for somebody that is an individual creator within the pony community and is technically making audio that is based on an IP. I don't see that happening.
Super sketchy, yeah. Good job.
I made a dibble.
You're a champion.
It's my second time today. Either earlier it was tomato sauce.
That's way worse.
But no, this is all horse stuff, so I'm not worried about it. And most of the ones that I think that have been the main concern on Twitch side of things has been people that have been taking big name, big artist songs and playing those. Those ones, yes. They're the ones that are spending the money to force Twitch to do that type of stuff. So Twitch wouldn't have that information. When it goes to YouTube, more than likely, I'm not going to be able to monetize the video, but I never could anyway, so whatever. The only reason I like not having copyrighted music because if it's going to go to YouTube, then there is no ads at all. It's not going to force it on people to watch ads. It'll be ad free. I at least would like to be people with the choice.
Those are cute.
Let's see what you stretch out. My concern with some of this is that it's just way too. Well, that's much better.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks good. It looks good.
It needed a slowdown because you can't just when you're walking you can have them kind of come to an abrupt stop and be fine. The faster they're moving, the harder that is. Running is always difficult for that. When somebody starts running, they have to have a push off, and when they stop, they usually have to hit the brakes real fast. That's a whole separate animating thing, which just doesn't exist out there without making it specific for a thing you're doing. And Rainbow's definitely gonna have her head kind of updated. So right now she's kind of
I think she'd be like looking at Rarity.
no, because she's the one that's saying words right now.
Oh, okay. Maybe she's not that interested in Twilight. Maybe she's just like.
And Rarity is off to the side here. I want to. The main are supposed to be these three. Rarity's just kind of in focus because I put her to keep where they're all in enough focus. I have to do that. There was actually I was watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and they had a couple shots that they did some very false camera looks, and it was obvious where they'd have it like the camera would be like up to somebody like this, like super like this, where they're taking up the majority, and then they have somebody in the background. But based on the zoom or the lens that they were using, they obviously were using a little bit of a wider lens. There is no way that both people could be in focus on almost any lens at all. It would be impossible. And it was very obvious that they artificially put the two shots on top of each other to make it so they were both in focus. It was so weird.
Alright, I appear to have a voice impression.
Wow.
I guess there was. Yes, Michael, I'm back. and I request more Australia as usual. I would love to hear Belle. Okay, so you want me to do my best Belle Smith impression?
How do you do a Belle Smith impression?
Motherly and worrying, apparently.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that. That's probably the best ones. What was the little kid's name? Kira, yeah.
It's like, okay, Kira, you be a good little horse now, and do what Plate says, and don't run away because he's blind and won't know if you do.
Wow.
So you stay put and be a good little horse. Okay, she just threw a rock boulder slash and killed a bunch of people. But don't do that unless they're bad people, and then do that. And
you said do.
And you were cute, so it's okay. My head hurts because my horn's broken, and I'm sad. And that's my. I was always so sad that they never found a way to fix your horn. They kind of gave Plate sight at one point, but he said it gave him a headache, the device they used.
Mm-hmm.
But they never really fixed Belle Smith's horn. But why
would they need to? It's kind of been the way she is. They didn't
need to, but it would have been happy.
She's saying she wasn't happy?
Oh, she was clearly happy.
But then why would you want to change something on her? If she's happy as she is? Just because you have a handicap doesn't mean that you can't be normal.
I didn't say she was.
No, you're saying that people that they gotta be changed. They gotta be. They gotta fit society's idea of normal.
I want her to be happier.
But she is happy.
She is happy, but
she's never said anything about her horn being a detriment.
No, that's not true. She says it's
she has her what was he called is her. They had a name for each other, the beloved.
Yeah, they call each other their beloved.
Yeah, so she had her beloved, and she had a small little kid, and she had a bunch of friends. What else would she need? Suddenly she has a broken horn, and oh, nope, wow. I would give it all just to have the horn back. I mean, I guess that's kind of what the Tempest did.
What was it? Well, yeah, she was... Because can you imagine, the lengths Twilight would have gone to if she lost her horn?
But that just because, or you're trying to compare the two together, and I don't think they're the same.
It's I think it's essentially the same as losing your hands.
Yeah.
And if somebody gave you the opportunity to get them back, you'd probably go to.
But everything has a cost, so it's comes down to is such a thing worthwhile?
For Twilight, though, it would.
For Twilight, maybe, but would she put her friends in danger to do it?
I think she'd be torn.
She'd be torn, but she probably wouldn't do it.
She probably wouldn't put her friends in certain danger. But
as long as there was a 20% chance of survival.
There was a few times she cast spells that nearly destroyed the town because she thought it would work out.
Because she was manic. She was not smart in many situations.
Yes. She tried to rely on magic a few too many times, and it got her in trouble. But that's what made Tempest such a good character, is because you could kind of understand where she was coming from.
But she had magic.
She did.
She could boom magic.
She could do raw magic to make explosions, and that was about it.
But she made fireworks.
She did make fireworks.
Or she could do magic, but all the magic had no control, so it ended up just backfiring on constantly.
Yeah, it was just straight raw magic. She couldn't cast spells in any kind of unique manner.
So I wouldn't want her friends to be in danger. Yeah, she would prioritize her friends. Well, it depends. If it's somewhere in season 1...
Lesson 0. That's all I have to say. The episode.
Yeah, but in there she was manic. If she was in a situation to think about it, she would not put them in danger. The only time she's ever put anybody in danger is when she was trying to get in the movie, when she was trying to get everything back to normal.
Yeah.
And she hurt somebody else's group because she wanted to save her friends and her family.
Yeah. Twilight did have a history of going to an extreme to try to fix a problem and screwing it up worse. It was kind of part of her character. It happened a few times. Lesson 0 was like the first really big time.
Well, the thing with every lesson learned in that show is like they teach them a lesson and then 3 seasons later they realize they're out of lessons. So they just like, well, let's pretend they forgot that lesson and let's do it again.
Well, that's just it. It was part of their person. It was flaws within their personality. They didn't. Yeah, they might have learned, oh, yeah, I messed up, but that flaw is still there. They're going to try not to do it, but there's no guarantee they won't do it again. Like Applejack was stubborn, and yeah, she learned that she should ask for help, but that didn't stop her from being stubborn in the future all the time.
I thought I fixed those legs. No, it feels like it didn't.
Rainbow Dash still let her ego get the better of her sometimes, even though she learned.
Nobody's perfect, so it's about trying to do the best you can.
Yeah, and they did a whole episode about that. About like, we're not perfect. We make mistakes, and we'll probably make them again. Because it's kind of who we are. It's real. And that's kind of what I appreciated about it.
Season 1. If it's season 1, that's a different story, but barely knew a pony. That song. This is Feathers, I think? Leaving Colors. By Feathers. I think Feathers is, I'm thinking of the name. Yeah, By Feather. It's one of my favorite songs. No pony community.
Oh no. Tempest, where did you find a replacement horn?
No, I did.
Trixie wasn't using it for anything worthwhile.
I did a bunch of motions on Rainbow Dash, and I'm not feeling like I'm seeing any of it. Because I bent her down, and like...
Did you accidentally undo it?
No, because there's too many motions. What did I do it to? No, it had to be this model. I'm confused, actually, what happened there. I can't undo it by accident, because it's just too much to undo. Well... I guess I gotta unless I just undid some of the other motions in thinking it, but whatever, I'll just undo it again.
Speaking of Australia, I certainly hope they release more chapters here in the near future.
One day
On
your deathbed.
I want to know what happens next. Been reading Past Sins recently, but that already feels like it's going to be a short story by comparison.
Oh yes, for sure.
Like, I think everything in comparison to Australia is going to feel like a short story, even though it's like a proper book. I could read War and Peace right now and feel like that went by in a blip. Australia is a part of my soul now. You actually have a little bit of it to read still. I think John's read up all the way to where it is right now, and so have I, but I think we're the only two.
I'm close. I think 8 or 9 chapters from caught up. But at that point, if it's not going to be done, I just don't care. Why read the couple chapters? All I'm doing is picking the non-finished point to stop at.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I just have to be careful about what to talk about, because if it's at the very end, I don't want to spoil it.
Yep, and so you know how for the year and a half that I was doing that?
Yeah.
While you were reading it? Well, there you go. Now you got to deal with it.
Yeah, but you knew I would be reading up to it. I just... Exploding colon / short skirts and explosions.
I think he has 4 different names.
If you hear this, hear my plea. I need more East Horse.
Oh, well, thank you for the raid, Anton. Oh, 24. Though, thank you very much. Welcome. I'm moving a blue butt.
Blue butt?
Yeah, blue butt.
Blue butt.
Well, welcome. Thank you very much. What was Anton up to? What were you streaming? Oh, that was way too quick.
Oh, that's quite a party you've brought.
I don't have any fun. Well, I'm playing fun party music, I guess. But thank you very much. Welcome. I do horse stuff, We spent, I think, an hour and a half just making a YouTube short earlier.
He set a horse on fire.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on, I still have it here. Hold on, let me swap to it. We're going. Oh, it's actually over here. Oh yeah, this is Fluttershy swearing.
Party, party, apples.
So there's that. But let me see here. Why? Oh, it's still here. I can just swap to the camera. So we made this.
Hi.
Oh wait, I gotta change the audio. We gotta do the effects can stay on.
Where is the chicken? The chicken
She's
is
up there.
Where's chicken?
There we go. So we made this for YouTube short. I got to render.
Down with the princesses. I am on fire.
Oh, I cut it too early. No, Derpy, you got to finish.
I am on
First being on
fire.
fire.
She's burning. It's okay. She's got very thick skin because she's on fire a lot.
Oh, we got lots of glowy cats.
Yeah, oh my god, there's a lot of cats. Oh my god, you guys really like cats.
Michael's
Horse on fire party exploding. Did Fluttershy like puncture a hydrogen balloon? Because that looks like it's very dangerous.
it might be.
Thank you very much, Sean.
Princesses.
So yes, hello all the. Oh no,
Princesses.
Silver has glowy cats too.
I am on fire.
She's okay. She's on fire.
She is.
I am on fire.
She's happy about it, which is what's important.
Where's the other one I have for her? Is it in the same one here?
I have so
It is.
many.
It is. Hold on, we're gonna play the other one too. Okay, there's also I forgot about the berry punch drinking antifreeze.
Just in the bag. She's so very thirsty.
Oh, and then, yeah, there's the kitty one. That's whatever. But anyways, we have the Derpy, and she's
I love kicking squirrels.
Oh yeah, I forgot rid of the kick
Yeah,
kick.
you got rid of the kick. You just have the
I love
bump.
kicking squirrels.
Oh, wait, does she speak here?
I can't remember.
Oh, she does. Hold on. I forgot about this. There we go.
I love antifreeze.
It's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
So great.
Oh my god, there's so much colors over there. What are you guys doing?
It's a lot of they're going crazy. They're having a rave.
God, what else do I have in this one? What is she doing?
She's just looking at the ground. Oh no.
Oh yeah, this is the booper that swaps between them.
I love antifreeze.
Okay, yeah, saying she likes antifreeze during that's a little weird. And then there's the this. Oh wait, I think I have a camera for that. No, that's the antifreeze camera.
Oh wait, what's happening here?
Wait, what is this one?
I remember this one.
Oh yes, I remember this one now.
You've done so much stupid in this video.
I thought she said she was dead.
I think there's a different one.
I think I did. No, maybe not. But anyways.
Maybe.
I made a shirt that eats souls.
Yeah, I thought I had her. Say, I am dead.
I am dead.
I don't know where that one went. Oh well. And then they're all there. So
You can see that fun has been had.
way too much. We're gonna hide that now. Okay, now we're back to just Fluttershy. No wait. There we go.
It's the video that is actually being worked on.
Books, hi. Party, party.
Yeah. So this video, for those that haven't seen what we're working on, we're doing a stupid little video. Spoilers. We're doing this one.
I think you left the Coco talking.
Darling.
Hold on. We're gonna switch that. So no, it was we're doing this. It's a video about all horses being really cliche and saying only one word. So I guess it's this.
Darling.
About 2/3 done.
Darling. Apples, apples. Darling, darling, darling. Apples, apples. Darling, darling, darling. Books. Books, books, books. Apples, darling, books. Party! Awesome. Bucks. Awesome. Darling. Awesome. Apples. Party. Bucks. Apples. Awesome. Darling. Apples. Bucks. Darling. Party. Apples. Awesome.
So it's just a fun little short. I call them all shorts because anything that's not a short is annoying. So,
Yes. It's all shorts now.
darling noises. They were very darling noises.
Darling.
But it is. We're kind of jumping around in here because this is the complicated shot, and then after this one, and this one should be pretty easy. So we're focusing on the hard ones first. That's in terms of animation and really anything in life. I feel like focus on the hard stuff first, because then you can figure out early whether or not it's doable. At this point, I'm committed, but it inspired me so much. I have to do something. Maybe. You don't have to do anything. You can be your own person.
You could lay on the floor and drool on yourself if you really want it.
I'm going to do that in like 20 minutes.
Yes. I'm going to do it in about 5.
I need more booze than I'll definitely. But
Bucks.
so we're just working on getting some of the keyframes in with this. Piggy will not be sliding in, but I'm feeling that it really wouldn't be outside the norm for her. So
Bucks.
Barry's still there. Everybody's still there. I don't get rid of any of that. I have a whole separate save file for all the stupid crap we made because I ran out of file space. I'm already running on this one. It's already at 3,000.
Making more stupid crap.
Yeah.
You're going to have a video that's longer than the video you're making. That's just the stupid crap within the video. You realize this.
Well, I can make a whole movie from the stupid crap I've done.
In this one video.
Okay, so I think... Oh, good. It's still selected. I think I might have accidentally undid part of the motion here, so I gotta fix the leg. It was noticing from the other angle. That's a bit better. And I know I'm over time because we normally end at 9. I think
It is over.
this is getting into some...
Like, just so happy. That's a cute face.
It's like, I know, like, what can I do to make Michael get all giddy? And that's it. Okay, I was gonna take her head and we'll just turn it a little bit there, and... Okay, and then I'm gonna have her do a little bit of a bounce by doing that, and do there. Music cut off because I think at the end of my playlist.
Yeah.
Yes, it's probably more like this. Wait. Probably more like right here. And then we'll just pick her eyes. We'll do... I don't think I need to have her eyes fully actually closed here. We'll just have to do a little bit of a close, like... Ooh, it's not centered. Do... No, not that. Close and a little bit of raise, because I need more from the bottom. Okay, more stretchy. And then we can just blend this across. That does mean that during her blink, I need to go in, out, and during this, we need to drop our eyes, and then we think we're good. How do I fix that anyway? There we go. The transition from here, I might need to have her move her eyes a little bit this way. Okay, that's getting there. You don't put your media player on loop? Oh no, I think the last couple times I've done it, it's been on the 2 hour, and I haven't had a need to. So, but I normally don't play music on the stream computer that much. So, what does DeviantArt want? Oh, you got notifications because I haven't been on there for like a month.
You need to post more ponies on there.
Apparently I do. So, all right. Well, yeah, we are actually at the end of our time. 9 o'clock is our close. So,
subscribe.
Thank you for the sub, Bus. I hope you're doing well.
Yes.
I hope you're motivated. Apparently you are. So go make stuff. Or
drool on the floor.
So it's 3 hours on Friday. Always. I'm gonna go watch WAN show now. Yeah, that's gonna. I don't know. They start like at random times.
What's a WAN show?
It's Linus Tech Tips. That they do a Friday live stream. It's tech news and stuff. It's mainly them talking about their merch lately. But all right, so we're gonna be done. We will be back on Sunday to do some gaming stuff. Next week we're gonna be basically doing a Monday through Friday game stuff thing. Where I think Tuesday and Friday we're still gonna be doing the normal animation. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's probably going to be me, Michael, playing It Takes Two. So,
baby.
Yeah, so we'll see on that. So, let's see if there's anybody we can toss you guys at.
Yes, who can we throw you at?
Wait, actually, that was where I wanted to be. Just, yeah, I threw it a hero stream before. We can throw you guys a Fiora, because Fiora's got, they played some Dungeons and Dragons, which can be pretty interesting. It's actually one of their most popular things they do, so.
We're going into infinity.
Oh my god, look at you, Michael. Look at your hair is only like on this side.
Yeah.
It looks like you're doing like a comb over.
Well, maybe.
Wait, how long does it take to catch up with that? There it goes. Wait, and then it's gonna keep going.
Here, I gotta like fluff up this other side.
Like you can see, look at the Michaels going.
Here, I just fluff it all forward like this. There we go.
Okay, well, we're gonna. So that's a decent delay. But we're gonna go toss you guys a Fiora. Fiora to make some cool everything. Actually, I don't know what she's not into. And we will see you later. Get some free channel points, and we'll see you guys later. Let me open up the kitty. Meow meow.
Bye-bye.
With the Michael song, because that's needed. It's very important. Using stream as a mirror, pro gamer move. You're just gonna watch me playing myself. That actually should. The wording is probably going to be improved on that. Anyway, thank you for the cheers for Silver, Nolan, Warhorse, Soul Kitty, and Sir Edward. Thank you, Warhorse, for showing up. Thank you for the new follows to Dakota Rocks, Generator Boy, and Aurora 1234 Orion. And thank you for the subs for I know it's Clumsy, Rirosani, and Soul Kitty for all the gift subs. But I thought there was one before that. Probably missing somebody, but thank you very much for everybody that helps out. I very much appreciate it, and thank you to where was that Anton Gatt for the raid. I very much appreciate it. So we'll see you guys later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.